All right, we should be live. Let's go ahead and check the audio here. So, clicky, 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 clicky. So we should be good on that. Let me go back and check. So we should be good on. Should be good on that. So we should be good on. All right, we are good on that. Tunnel notch. Okay. On that. Got chat over here. Why is there a heart on my chat, YouTube? What is this? Is it like emojis? Maybe? What the fuck? I think that's like an OBS thing because I'm not seeing it on YouTube proper, but I'm seeing it on like on OBS's like extension for the chat. I've got like a couple of like quick and dirty emojis, like this one. I have to sign in because in OBS I'm not signed in. I'm signed into OBS and I'm signed into YouTube, which crosses it, but in the chat, that's like a separate instance. That's weird. Okay, can I go back to my chat now, please? No! What? I just closed the dockable window. God damn it. If you'd like to show it again, use the docs menu. Motherfucker. Alright, hold on. Chat. Okay, there we go. It just puts it back. I don't have to, like, resize or anything. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna test that real quick. Just make sure I didn't break something. Why the fuck is there not, like, a back button to that? There has to be, right? Like, hold on. Okay, I can't just hit, like, the back on my, my mouse that you... They got... My mouse could do, like, forward and backward. Page up, page down type of stuff. Fun. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Hey guys, Rip the Ridge here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome back to Maker Monday. So today is another mini Maker Monday. So we're gonna be doing miniatures. We're gonna be doing Moonbreaker specifically. So really, it's Moonbreaker Mini Model Monday, Mini Model Maker Monday. I'm trying to just make this the most obnoxious title. But first, I wanted to show you guys this. This is really fucking cool. So I went ahead and I was putting together like a physical mini sort of wish list for myself of like, you know, what speaks to me, what do I want to buy, and what do I want to paint, and whatever. And it's not like I'm ever gonna play any of these games. You know, just because tabletop to me is not. I haven't seen one yet that's actually really good. And that's not to say like Warhammer sucks or any of this. It's just that all of it's just really fucking complicated, and I don't like math. like as most people do, I don't like math. I don't like games where you know, oh, I have to, you know, my guy moves, and I have to measure it with a tape measure, and then you know, am I technically in cover here, and all this shit. It's like if that shit was in a digital format, I would love it. Hence why I love Moonbreaker. It takes care of all the math for me. All I have to know is move, attack. That's it. There is one, however, that I was looking at that's seems to be sort of simpler. Which is not this. It's what did they call it? Oh, it was some alien thing that was like I found it when I was looking up like alternatives to Warhammer, like other kind of minis you can buy, that are not GW, or as I like to call it, gouged wallet. Fucking god, their prices are ridiculous. Like this brand new big ass Leviathan box. Ooh, great. It's like $250 for the new 10th edition Leviathan box. And you might think, oh, that's not bad, you know, considering like okay, that's kind of in the range for a box. But the question is, how many minis do you get, and how much can you play with? Now, GW is claiming their new like format of like skirmishes or whatever the fuck it is. Like you can play that. You have more than enough models in this box to play that. But I mean, let's be real. You don't just want 25 Space Marines in a box. You want a whole bunch of them. You know, I think at this point, a lot of those boxes aren't really for people to actually buy until they're like sucked into the hobby. But anyway, so I just wanted to show this off real quick because this is cool, and this is one thing I'm definitely gonna be buying at some point. And so after all my bitching about, oh my god, $250 for a box, what the fuck? This is the Ratkin Mega Army from Mantic Games, and it is one of the greatest things I've ever seen when it comes to miniatures. So it's $165, so it's a lot. But they do have a cool kind of rewards program, I guess, with Mantic. So when you order through Mantic, you get like reward points from them, so you can maybe get discounts for future purchases, stuff like that. So these guys are just really cool. This is just one of the many things on my wish list, but this is one of like 3 armies or like big packs that I looked at, and this is the most expensive one I found. that I was actually interested in. This is $165. And what do you get for 165? You get 80 plastic Ratkin Warriors, 6 Nightmares, 3 PVC Tunnel Runners, 1 PVC Brood Mother, and all the bases. So all these square bases are included. Now, I would have ordered, like I'm going to be ordering a lot of the bases from Cobalt Keep just because I have a bunch of stuff from One Page Rules, which are, they're like, there's like a bunch of not Sisters of Battle on there, which actually look better than regular Sisters of Battle because they look more armored and cooler. They have, and they have like some Jackal guys and some Dinosaur guys, like big gators with smashy hands and really cool stuff. But the thing is with One Page Rules, they go through Only Games Co., and when you order it through that, they come pre-printed, but they don't come with the bases, which is fine because I would just replace them anyway. But in this case, with these, I kind of like the square bases because these are meant for like rank and file gameplay, and so the square bases always look a little better for that. But yeah, so you get 80 of these little rat dudes, so we can maybe get a closer look. So this is the Brood Mother. This is like the Commander, the General, right? That's like the special unit. You get 6 of these big boys, so they're very cool. Then you get like 80 of these little rat dudes, and you can see they're all very, very different. I'm sure there's clones in here somewhere, like this guy and this guy are the same. These 2 spears look the same, so these guys are probably the same. This spear and this spear and that spear are different. This spear dangling here and that spear dangling there. Those are probably the same type of guys. But it's just a giant pile of rat dudes, right? And so you get like some... Oop, did not mean to click that. You get like some dudes that have spears, and this is like the spear regiment. This is like the sword regiment. Looks like you get like 2 of each. You get like some shield guys, some sword guys, some spear guys, like half and half, which is really cool. And then you get these big runner things. I need to go find in the Ratkin. They have a closer look at those. Why is it in that? No, give me USD, jackass. Give me... I would like US dollars, thank you. Why am I not getting US dollars? I swear to God, I was looking at this site in USD before. Was I? Yeah, because like 5 seconds ago it said 165. You guys see? Like, what? What? Alright, whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, those things, they're basically these. There's like 3 of these. But like, look at how cool this is. Just like rat dudes and in their wheel, and it's a big double wheel thing that's like wheel on the outside, and then they're on the inside, and has these little gears that keep them, like, rolls the wheel around him in the cockpit, and has this little blade that I assume, since it's connected to the center, it doesn't move, so when he rolls, stab into somebody, I guess. And then these little guns on the side, they're kind of fat. I love it. All these little, look at all the little engine details and everything. Like, it's just got this dude in there just doing his thing. So stuff like that, which is really cool. But yeah, that's just the Mega Ratkin army I wanted to show you guys. It's just like, it was cool. I wanted to show it off. I wanted to shout out Mantic Games because they have a lot of great stuff. I mean, if you're not into rats, they have like dwarfs, right? So they have like abyssal dwarves. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Were these here last time I checked? I may have missed some models. Oh, I definitely missed some models. Oh, I didn't even look at these armies. Okay, no, never mind. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. Let's get off that. Just because I swear, like when I went on the Mantic Games, I was going through each and everything. I think what happened was I was looking at it, but it was related to some other category, so it was filtering by that. So it showed me the Ratkin army, but it didn't show me necessarily everything else. Or they added new stuff, because I know for a fact Mantic added some new stuff recently. Because it said new when I went to look at it the other night, which was like they had like new dwarves. For some reason they had dwarves on motorcycles, which I don't know, something about that is just wrong to me. Anyway, let's get going here. Just the background and everything, and the camera angle obviously is different. That is because I have a brand new desk. Well, not brand new, it's fucking somebody else's desk, but I found a kick-ass desk at Goodwill. Nice hard tabletop. It's got a little drawer to my side where I keep my... Where's that? My cow and stuff in there, yeah. Got my little cow in there, you know. I keep other hobby stuff in there, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great desk. So, you know, it goes well with the chair, because the chair on the lowest settings is at the perfect height and everything, and it's it's so deep that it can hold all my monitors and everything, so no longer do I have to worry about that. And it's great. I cut my other desk, though. He's over here. He's hanging out. This is where I keep my drink and everything, so it's kind of a great fit. My art desk is now kind of over there doing its thing. So that eventually, I did get a tripod as well, so eventually when I get a camera, I can maybe set it up and plug that into the computer, and there you go. And then we can do, you know, real physical miniatures. Maybe the first, like, mini painting stream I do might be the Ratkin. I don't know. We'll see how badly I screw up the Ratkin army. The Ratkin Mega army specifically, because they have a smaller version. That's like less models, but also like half the price. But it's not bad. A lot of models. So for somebody like me that's not going to play the game, it's like I'm looking for the maximum amount of models or the maximum amount of cool with no regard towards gameplay. I just want something that looks cool and looks fun to paint. Speaking of painting, let's go ahead and get started here. So we primed last time. Today the goal is to go ahead and just start detailing. And I think the easiest way to keep myself on track and not have to double back and guess if I did somebody or not. I wish there was sort of a checkmark system in this, you know? I could technically, I guess, just change all of their covers, but I like seeing all my guys as the Blood Angels. That's the whole friggin' point. So when I come in here, I can see they're all Blood Angels. But yeah, I think the easiest way is just going to be to start the top row, go across, and just line by line by line. So we'll do a quick survey of how many we have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, did you? So 8, because we got to do him. I want to make his. I kind of did. I do him? I think I did him. No, it doesn't look like it. No, because yes, but no, because I haven't done the. You see, like the whites of the eyes type of thing. I haven't done that on his gems yet. Yeah, might want to change the color of the rock. Well, no, I like the color of the rock. I'm gonna change the color of the spikes though. So 8. 9. Let's see here. This is 10. Yeah, see? 10. I'm just counting for fun now. 11. 12. 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, yes, 16, 17, yeah, because I didn't detail the little bug yet, 17, 18, got you. 18. Good. Okay, you're good. Yeah, I remember this one was a fucking. Oh man, this one I had to go across a lot of these like panel lines and stuff. Some of it I just said fuck it, but like these, I had to hand paint these in. These little. I had to hand paint on those things. Yeah. So, like, those are actual things. I do that. So, yeah, needless to say, there's a lot of it. We are probably only going to get through a couple detailing bits today. But I'm not going to do, like, washes and all the, like, finer details. I'm just kind of, like, the goal for this batch, or this, like, amount I'm doing now and in the future, like, the immediate plan is get basically all the little areas detailed the way I think they should be detailed. All the little panel lines and little servos and stuff, like on, what's his name? Where is he? This one. Aegis Defense Dome. So if you look here, you can see, like, these little circles. Like, I had to go in and, like, this was an all-gray mask, so I had to go in and, like, physically define that again. So I'd go in and, you know, do a black circle, then a gray circle, and then a black line through that to show that you can see the little servo details in there. And then a wash over the whole thing really helps, but yeah. Pretty great. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with Extilior. He's pretty baller. So we'll go ahead and paint him up. Alright, Extilior. Wherefore art thou, Extilior? First off, when you get out of his eyes. Here come the chill vibes. Love this music. Okay, we need this white. Need little opacity, 50%. Can't get in there. This is gonna be a little awkward though. You can see we can hit that, but that's on a separate mask. You know what? I got a better idea. Zoom in Hyunce. Okay, so at least we don't have to worry about it too much. We can just kind of. We go to like a 15. Something like that. No. This is a little bit awkward. You know, maybe we'll just do this. 2, 4, 5. That just muddies it up. What the hell? It's just so off, you know? Maybe Extilior just gets away with this being like a lens. I don't like it running that way though. Maybe we make it run counter. Oh, maybe we do this. Maybe we like have it rounding on the highlights of the lens. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave his eyeball alone because that's not helping shit. Like that is a pain in the ass. So like these, I probably do like Aegis of Endstone where I just come in. I could technically use metallics on this, maybe. Use like some shiny metallic, we could really make it look good. Start with like the main bullet areas. Kinda come in and fill in these dents outward. Like from there, see, because the light catches it, so you can just tell it's metal. I could, but you know, then I'd want to go back. Like it would clash with the paint job because there's not much other metal bits to this. And I've got my palette. I want to work with my palette. So yeah. So basically, this we would do that. We would just do like that type of thing. So stuff like that is essentially what we're covering today. And we're just gonna clean it all in. It'll be fun. Dinner. Oh. No. There's like an obvious lip there, so I'm just gonna bang into there. I just like the idea of these little areas to show like the paint has chipped off, like something happened, you know. There are like some. Let's see. Hold on. There's like a. Save that. Because when I did it on what's his face, did I highlight it or did I just let the wash kind of take it? No. See, I exacerbated it and I really exaggerated it with like a black spot in the middle to draw the eye and show that it's been like frayed out. But his, I don't know, his are more like splayed out, whereas Extilior's are more dense. So like, in his case, these big chunks that are, you know, honestly, the more I look at it, they're a little too uniform to be bullet holes. Then again, he's got so many stripes, they gotta be bullet holes. But they're so uniform, you think like they're like some kind of medallion, but they're not hung correctly as medallion, you know? Also, I love all the little details in here. I had to like do this cross-stitching all by hand. The mouth was there, but I had to like obviously fill it back in and show its definition. This, I completely embellished. I love how the little puffs came out. Yeah, but you can see I did do, like, the wash comes in here. When I do the wash, it'll flow into these parts. No. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll keep it a different way. Because his are more blown out bullet holes. That's more of a scratch to reveal, you know, shit paint or something. You know what I mean? Alright, so yeah, I think that's fine there. I'm just gonna go around, and while I'm in the mood for that, we're gonna go around and just kind of look for anywhere else that might be happening. Like here, we've got some erosion or something. Kind of just show that problem for him. He has a skin condition. It's like robot eczema. Oh my god. I'm funny. One of the dumbest jokes I've ever made. So yeah, you can just see how it kind of draws attention to it. But not like an overt amount of attention. It's not like a "hey, look at me" type of decal. It's just like a "hey, you know, this is cool. Check this out" type of thing. Like, just creates that nice little contrast in the piece. Go off. Like here, since this has been chipped in, maybe. See, I want to, but at the same time, I know like I can't really get in here without going over the lip, and then I have to come back over, and that just wouldn't be worth it. I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. It's too much of a deformation. Like the wash will come in and grab little cracks like that and make them interesting. I don't have to do that. Let the tool do the work. I'm just kind of scanning over them right now, looking for any other detail marks and kind of taking note of what I got and inspiration of things. That's fine. We can do it there. Little chunk here. Oops. Kind of wibbity whoop that. There you go. You can just see it just has this nice little pop to it. Pretty great. Is that connected? Oh, it's so hard to see at this resolution level. No, it's fine. I'm gonna have a lot of fun in here doing some detail lines. That's honestly just what I love is line art. Line art is a big thing for me. Like, anytime I can get something that has a nice, hard, defined edge. I think that's because of, like, as an artist, that's kind of my shtick. Is, you know, things that are hard and well-defined. You just, when you look at it, you immediately know, like, this is an object. This is what it does. These are the borders of its silhouette. This is the shape, you know, and it is immovable, and there ain't shit you can do about it. It's like the peak male performance, you know. This is what peak male performance looks like. You may not like it, but you will accept it. Oh, that guy, he's so funny. So I also want to get some green eyes in here. Hadn't done that yet. And for these, we'll be able to get the, I think maybe just a quick splotch, honestly, might look pretty good. He's kind of glow. Yeah, I like that. This gem. See, these kind of gems, I never know if I want to make them green or not. Did I make them? I think I've been using a green motif on the gems. I think. Let's see. There's somebody's got a rock here that, like, I know I colored yellow, but I don't think I colored it yellow in this build. I think I colored it yellow in a different color. God, I forgot how cool Arms Dealer is. I remembered painting it, but I forgot how fucking beast Arms Dealer looks. Like, especially with those black on yellow grate. Oh, that's so good. That's gonna be so fun when we get to that. A lot of little details to work with on Arms Dealer. Arms Dealer and the Butcher are probably gonna be my favorite ones to do in the future. Like, they'll probably become my new favorite boys. Yeah, there was somebody here with a rock. Who had the rock? It was like this friggin' rock. Not just a boulder. It's a rock. Like, where is the rock? Okay, I think it was on Beatrice. Beatrice. Default. Blood Angels. Ron. Yeah, see, so like on Tron, I had this motif, like this burnt orange type of thing, which is how I'll be painting my Tau, by the way. I think I mentioned that last stream. My little Tau dudes that you saw earlier, those guys are going to be painted like burnt orange and hot pink. So it's going to be kind of an atrocious. Like, I'm going to do it in such a way that it's not terrible to look at, but your brain also goes, please God, why those colors? You know, I want it to be slightly offensive to the eye. Like, just, my God, you know? Okay, so yeah, in this case, we'll just make that. That's so I'll just continue the green motif. And scale that up. At least that's disconnected, because if it wasn't, oh boy. We'll worry about washes and whatnot in a minute. Because, well, do that now. Then the black will come in, and I think I don't use a dry brush, yeah, to make that kind of pop. And you gotta kind of just wiggle a little, but you can see it kind of pops the recesses, and then the wash. A little harder to really get in those recesses. So there we go. And it's a little too tamped down now. And honestly, the dry brush could probably come up a little. Really sell that point. I don't know. Just the airbrushing, the stippling. Oh wait, I did it in black. That might be why I'm not seeing too much effect. Just a quick hit on that. I'm not gonna worry about it the entire time. Back to this. Paint over with the detail. Battle damage. That's interesting. That seems to stop at that point. Forward. Big gouge here. That kind of flows around actually, so we'll just definition like that. Ah, scroll out, you bitch. Got some scratches on the back. That'll work. Kinda tossing some in here and there. Oh yeah, these gotta twisted. Sure. Playing a dangerous game here. My hand spasms at any moment. It'll just go and fuck it up, and I'll have to do that line again. But I like to live on the edge. Let's see. So that goes down this way, around here, that way, and let me get that point really defined. Nice. That definitely looks like somebody shot him in the back. What a dick. Who shoots somebody in, like, the lower rib in their back? Like, that's fucked up. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to do this happy face dude? Yeah, I want to give him eyes, too. Just for fun. To freehand this, though. See, I kind of wish we had, like, stencils in this game. So, like, basically like this, where, like, I have, like, let's say we have a paint circle, and then if I did this, see how I have, like, this kind of perfect circle around? I wish I had stuff like that, where it was, like, you could do, like, circles and squares and whatever, and adjust the stroke of it or something, you know, and that way you could just do a lot of detail really quickly. But, you know, such as... Yeah, and then you can get that easily enough. But, I mean, if I wanted to do, like, circles around all this, I would have to come in, paint the whole thing, and if I wanted to, like, say, make it green circles, so, like, this, and then I have to come in, and to punch those rings out, I'd have to do this. So I would have to do this twice, and I'd have to be very careful to put it in the center every time to get the effect I wanted. It's a quick enough effect, but, I mean, if you could just get something that has that, like, diameter, you know, and go from there. Even if it's just one diameter of, like, you know, whatever stroke it is, like, just one standard stroke. you can play with that. You can make that work. You keep changing the size of the brush. But c'est la vie, that's life, no? There's a lot they can do with it. I think, like I said in the last stream, now that they've mastered the like masking of like what they need and defining every little bit to help you like mask better and paint in detail better, it's gonna be a lot more fun. I don't know why this thing's speaking to me. It makes me want to make the mouth yellow. I don't know though. It end up looking like shit. Like if we did the yellow mouth. You see what I'm saying? And then maybe red. Oop. Maybe like red teeth. They're not teeth, but like you get the idea. These little whatever they are, these little markings could be red. Oh, that does add a lot of color up in that area. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. I did it perfect. Fuck! Redo it! Control Y. Redo it. Gotta redo it. Ah, you're there. Jesus. Why do I have this color in my palette? Yellow. Gotta do this on the other side now, so you just kind of swoop it carefully. Edge. Oh yeah, I forgot I have How It's Made on my wish list on, or not my wish list, my watch list on Tubi. I need to watch that. It's like all seasons of How It's Made. It's like all like 33 seasons of it. The show's been on the air for fucking ever. Like it's just cool because there's so many things that are manufactured, and by the time they run out of things that are manufactured to show people, the process for something will be updated, and it'll be like if the first episode was about like soda cans. And then it's like, if there's like a new way people do it, or like a new type of can that's been invented by that point, then you could just go back to that and be like, so this is like an update episode from our very first episode where we're doing soda cans again, but this time it's different. It's the same, but different. But also same, but different. You know. Let's see. Little careful with this. I really love doing these though, because just filling them in, like doing like 1 point, 2, 3, 4, and then just filling it in. It's such a nice motion. I don't know what it is. Something about like just adding the stroke and then filling in the center is just nice to me. Look how much that pops now. You know, it really draws the attention in. Like, oh, there's yellow. Oh, there's red. Oh, he's got green eyes. You know. Speaking of which, we gotta give him our trademark. Not that. Not that. That is not the trademark. For the love of God. Yeah, let's go with the airbrush on this one. That'll work. The airbrush is very good for this kind of stuff. Does and then completely fucks it up. The problem is it's not big enough. There we go. Yeah, because it gives that nice little feathering around the edges. It's not as harsh as the regular paint. That's really, really nice. I'm not going to do all these little scribbles and dents and dings. That would be more for like a rusted one. If it had like a junk punk sort of exterior, it'd be like, this would be like the regular metal. This would be like the rusted areas that are starting to eat away at the paint, you know? I don't know. Gotta do these little rivets, though. Definitely gotta do these little rivets. Actually, I wonder if the airbrush would just be... It could, but I mean, if I do the paint... I don't know, maybe I will start using the airbrush for these. Yeah, because I just kind of wiggle around anyway. It's not saving me any time. Just airbrush it. sometimes with little stuff like this, I won't go directly on the thing's diameter. I might go a little bit larger. It's like a very small bolt, just to add some very clear definition to it. Yeah, this is part of his weapon, so I don't really want to add too much, like, yellows and whatnot. Don't want to distract the main body too much. This airbrushing technique ain't bad. Gets them on pretty quick. And here comes the part where I'm a fucking idiot and I do, like, little details like this. Because I don't know, I always think of, like, models as being seen in the round and, like, you're gonna check every little nook and cranny and stuff. Just because that's, like, that's what I learned in my narrative sculpture courses, you know, because we did make models in the round. They were little dioramas and we would put them on a turntable and you could see them, you know, so you couldn't really, there was no hiding anything, you know? Which is sort of contradictory to the art I actually try to do professionally, which is, you know, game art, which you usually cut off, like, interior faces or hide smaller details just because if the player can't see it, if it can't be rendered, then there is no point in trying. You're wasting effort, you know? Because you're getting no payout from it. These, God, I really want to make these yellow. It's going to be an absolute pain in the ass, but I really want to make these yellow. Oh, God. See, because, like, I can't... If this was Blender, it'd be a lot easier, because then I could rotate around this specific tube. But... Oh, it's so hard. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try a wash. See if we can wash yellow into those areas. So, like... Just give it a quick little glow. Maybe not that strong. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally click something over there. Give it a little bit of a glow here. Then, you know what I'm saying? See, and I get all that work, and I could technically come in and try and clean it. I can maybe dry brush. So the dry brush might deviate some of that. If I do it dry brush black. Now, dry brush is only picking up on raised areas. Let me crank the dry brush, what happens? Oh yeah. See? So we can kind of get it in there, and then come back in. So the dry brush is getting the positive areas, the what we would call, if you have like a cavity map, right? So in texturing, you can have like a cavity map, and so a cavity map is telling it, you know, when you bake onto here, because this is not what the actual geometry is, as you can tell. These are like flat areas, but when you look at them from above, these can be more detailed. So this thing's silhouette is actually just like a basic dome, like a squashed inverted Reese's cup. So these aren't actually on there. So when you turn, none of that detail is actually on there, but because of like a cavity map, because of a normal map, that's what tells it that. And specifically in the case of cavity map, it's for stuff exactly like this, where it defines what areas are in a positive space and what areas are in a negative space, right? Convex and concave. So convex is up, concave is in. And so we have, basically, I can go hog fucking wild on this thing. Now that I've dabbled, I know the technique works. I can go hog wild with the wash to get that really bright color, right? And so we're washing the whole thing in it. And then to unfuck it, we would do a dry brush in black. Which is not, like, we're gonna have to do it for a while here, but it's a lot easier than trying to go around each and every little thing, isn't it? That was a lot easier than trying to go through. So it depends on the tools. My problem in life, I'm finding with my art, is that I give myself way too much work. You know, I try to do things manually just because, you know, I know it's done right because I'm doing every single thing myself instead of trying to find the tools that'll work for me, you know? And that's, you gotta do that. You gotta have tools work for you. So, look at that. We got exactly what we wanted. Yeah, it could be a little cleaner, but fuck you gonna do, you know? if you go from back here, you're not even gonna notice. You're not even gonna notice the jaggies in there. Which, again, I mean, on the later models, this won't even be a problem once we get to, like, the new models, because the new models are so much nicer to do. Like, those two things would absolutely just be separated in the mask. On, you know, because, like, every little bolt is separated on those new models, which is great. See, this looks like stone to me. I don't know, I'm thinking energy sword, though. I don't know what you guys think. Energy sword, maybe? The paint here. Let's see what that might look like with that breaking yellow on it. Like, nah. Nah, that's too much. Just leave it as the black. I like this area being just a big black, like, obsidian sword. It's fun. But I do in the future. I would love to come back in here in a future one and do, like, maybe like a lava auxiliar. It'd be kind of fun. Make it like lava, so it's like down here's the actual, like, hot area, and this is like the cool black area on top. That'd be fun. Okay. Let's see. So, like, areas like this are exactly what I'm talking about. So remember on the other one I said I had to detail the servos? This is what I had to do on those servos. I would have to come in on each and every one of them. And remember, Aegis Defense Dome had 4 legs with, like, 2 servos on each leg. So I had to do this, like, 8 times. And each servo had 2 sides, so 16 times in reality. In reality, I had to do this kind of thing 16 times. 16 times the detail. Literally. This... I think we could do a little yellow in here. We could throw a little yellow in here. Very gently, very slow. That's what I also love about this, is that you don't have to have the steady's hand. You don't have to have, like a tablet or something for pen pressure and all that, which I'm not sure you can even do in this game. I think you can. I mean, technically, yeah, drawing with a pen would be better. But I don't like to do that because I feel that it defeats... Like, I have a tablet. I could hook it up. I could probably get very good at using it for this, but I don't want to. Even if that is... Because I know some people do. Some people in this game will use tablets just to do that. That's fine. But I don't want to do that because I believe in, like, on principle that that's... Like if they want to do that, that's fine. But to me, my principled position on it is that this game is meant to be a desktop video game, right? Like no matter how much we do with the mini painting here, it is a desktop video game, meaning that you are going to have people using keyboard and mouse to play this video game, meaning that the interface should be good enough that a keyboard and mouse is all you need to get through the painting, right? Because if it's not, then the devs need to focus up and be like, hey, you know, what are we doing wrong that, like, people are not wanting to paint their minis or not wanting to do as much detail? Like, what is shit about it? You know? And that's not to say the devs aren't doing the job, whatever, but it's like, if the majority of players are using a mouse and they're like, hey, drawing a straight line with a mouse is a pain in the ass, can we get a straight line tool? Then that gives devs direct feedback, whereas people who are using a tablet are just going to be happy with what they're doing and they'll have their own workflow, which is fine, but they're not necessarily going to be giving feedback on, yeah, I'm using a tablet because of this. They'll just be thinking, I'm using a tablet, you know, and not really maybe care to elaborate on why. So for these, since these are thicker, the other one was kind of thinner. These ones are thicker, so what I will usually do is just paint the whole friggin' thing. So I might try the airbrush technique again. So usually just black out the whole thing, come in, do interior like that. Just give it that nice defined area. And so you can see he's got 4 legs, so guess what we get to do 4 times. Some areas will be easier than others, though, like this little piece in here. Hit that real quick. Gives it some cool detail. Ooh, I really want to do these little rivets down here. I don't want to do them in black, though. I want to do them maybe in gray. Show that they're like bolts connecting to the foot, maybe. No, they're so small that, like, it's not going to matter. The wash will detail those. But, like, these areas, these I definitely want to do shit with. kind of run this out to the edges gently. Okay. That kind of just gave me the same idea as a wash, so I'll just, like, do it Yeah, so this one I'll do manually. I'll learn to let go of my mouse in case I gotta back and unfuck something. But I also don't really give a shit to unfuck something, so, you know, that doesn't help. Yeah, in this case, maybe we do... Oh, wait. I did that with an airbrush. I forgot I was on the airbrush thing. There's gotta be a way to do this with the airbrush. Hang on. That. Like that. Yeah. It's cool, but it's bleeding over. Let's do... this. I'm right into the edges like we did last time. Gentle about it. There we go. That's pretty cool. Alright. Get stuck in, boys. We're going to be doing this a lot. We're going to do this on every single leg. You know what? To save time, I'm just going to do all the black bits first. Then I'll come back in and do the grays, so I'm not switching paint that much. I mean, it doesn't take much, it's one click, but if it saves me one click, then I might as well. Make sure one side looks like the other side. It's a little small. Problem is the mouse is also like the it's relative to the camera distance as well. So I mean, you can get a little more fine-tuned over here. I just like to use the bracket keys to real quick instead of this side. Go. Okay, 2 more legs to go. Yeah, this new airbrushing technique is a lot faster than trying to apply the paint. Yeah. Manually, like I've been doing. Gonna let the airbrush go through it. Which I guess explains why every miniature painter I see on YouTube is always using an airbrush for everything. It's just a kick-ass little tool. Not that I'm ever gonna buy one, but, you know, we'll see. I should say, not that I ever plan on buying one. Alright, one more leg. hungry. Think we I'll just get the food later. Cook crackers for a snack. That'll be good. Chomping crackers into the mic on stream. I'll probably just mute myself while I'm snacking some cracker while I'm doing this. Hang out. Alright, I think we're good. Nope, one more side. I'm a fool, don't listen to me. Right there. That don't look right. Airbrush wasn't big enough. Black. Okay, pretty consistent. My grays got bigger, so I'm gonna make this one match. Yeah, too big. Slightly bigger. Small increase. Sure. Alright, that worked. Oh, he's got a little gem in his tummy. Saw that. Bar. White dry brush. What else do we have for Deep Exterior? I don't want to do any, like, line details on his face too much. Maybe? Let's see. What could we do up here? There's gotta be something we could do. We could maybe add a black stripe on these. Let's go, like... Blender brush. Maybe just that. Like, not the entire rim of it, just that one black stripe. Nah, that looked like crap. Yeah, because unless he has, like, a lot of details that I would love to go over with a black line, it just doesn't work. Like, he's got kind of a little nose thing going on here. Maybe we could do that. Or that's battle damage, I don't know. Wait, hold on. And the little pencil thin mustache. Yeah, wait, I can give him a little face on his face. Wait, this is gonna be funny. Ah, guys! He's got a little mouth and eyes. Alright, no, not that, no. No, I think I would leave his big, beautiful face alone. This gotta get filled in, though. How dead and crappy it is. We got some lines here. Pull those in. That. And this. Anything else on the other side of this? Here. I think we're good on that. Bolts here, so we're gonna want to invert our thing we did last time. So instead of black bolts on gray panels, we do gray bolts on black panels. Go a little bigger. We got these red tubes. I don't make those yellow tubes. That's it. Oh, actually, hold on. body airbrush it across just that area. That's kind of a fun thing. You just kind of haphazardly stick it on. You kind of make a bit of a lava emissive without really trying. Okay, yeah, we'll just crank that. I'm gonna cover the whole thing in 2 seconds. Nope. Yes. Yeah, it just adds something to it, I think. It's kind of neat. Like this. This I could probably turn yellow. This little leaf here. Does that add too much yellow to it? I think it's fine. I think it adds the right amount because there's a lot of red in them anyway. So it's always a balance with multiple colors. Try and do enough of one, but not too much of the other. I do like this. I like how the brush adapts in 3D space so that you can get down to something like that instead of having to like reduce your brush to very tiny. It kind of warps itself around that, or it tries to at least. That's a very nice consideration. Without it, painting areas like this would be like basically impossible. Want to shoot yourself. I mean, half the time when I'm painting this game, I want to shoot myself. Just, you know, especially crankbait. Oh my god, please update crankbait. I like crankbait, and I want to paint crankbait like 80 different times with 80 different schemes, but and I love that I'm painting something that no one can physically see. Like, literally no one can see that, and I'm painting it. What is wrong with me? Got it. See how I can just catch that edge because it warps around the model in 3D space? Fantastic. Again, painting things no one can see just because I'm thorough like that. You literally cannot see that. Like, unless you go to this side and look specifically over there. Like, it does look good, though. I'm glad I painted the panels. There now. Maybe use a yellow on the middle. Oh yeah, we could do that, and then we could do like a yellow glow. It's kind of fun. Got a little bit on the shoulder we missed. Okay. I think that kind of sorts it still here. I could get in here and do like this little bit in here maybe, but I don't know, I feel like that might draw attention away. Plus the wash is going to come in and do a lot of this, so areas like that, I know the wash will pick up anyway, so it's not a big deal. His cape. I want to change the cape. I am no longer a fan of the cape. I'm going to change the cape to brown. I initially liked it as gray back in the day, but like after doing the cape on Arms Dealer, the brown just makes it more striking. It just adds a bit of, you know, adds a bit of flair. That one the brown in these kind of acts as that one random fourth color. Oh, fourth I say. I mean I got black, yellow, red, gray, green, like. But you know what I mean? Like the primaries are, you know, red, black, yellow, right? And then gray is the accent mark. And so brown acts as like a secondary accent. It just makes it kind of interesting. I do need to do the inside of his head though. That does need to be a color. touch that up. So it's like brown. So it's like red on brown on gray on, you know, like all the colors getting represented in that one area. Maybe. Nah, keep it red. Just for funsies, keep it red. Okay, and then this will probably get a wash. I do want to try something though. Oh, that's so cool. If I was doing like a galaxy build, like let's see how quickly we could do like a galaxy thing. Just for funsies, I want to do like a quick and dirty galaxy thing. So if we do like a paint. Alright, so we just get the whole thing painted. The airbrush. This is actually something about the airbrush in this game which is really cool. This is a perfect demonstration. So if you're painting like folds or cloth or something, it will not go to the other side. If we do this, it does not come out the other side, which is really cool. Yeah. So yeah, now I kind of want to make a gradient of this, so we kind of just do a little bit of that, maybe a little hot pink in there. Nope. Nope, too much. That, and then we want to drown this thing in some blue real quick. Kind of blue it up a little. And then we just take the stipple, draw on some white for stars, and we go to town. And then when we use black, some smaller stars, just kind of around. I don't know why black stars would be a thing, but we just sort of just do some different colors. You know, now we're kind of making a confetti cotton candy clown boy, but I think I saw somebody make a clown exterior once. But you can see you can do all kinds of fun stuff. So we just take it back. Boom, galaxy done, easy, 2 seconds. But it's cool because that kind of lays a random pattern, but then you can come in. When I have like a glow specifically, you could like have the white, and if you want a little bit of a glow to it, you can make it yellow. So then like now you kind of have a blueprint for where you're gonna put your dots. If we wanted, we could add like maybe like a little burning hot white on the inside of that, or kind of invert it to where it's like yellow with white. I don't know, you can't really see it, but you get the idea. Is it lays down a cool pattern. Yeah. In this case, the stipple does go through to the other side, which is good, so it gets nice even covered. Yeah, we're just gonna go around with this. I hate that I can't hold it and have it go up. That really needs to be adjusted at some point. But look how quick it was. I mean, it took me, what, 30 seconds to make a gradient with a galaxy skin. Boom, done. If you want to batch paint in this game, it is so fast to do so. You just pick a quick and dirty scheme, and you go for it. And you got your guys' table ready in an hour. You know, you can get the entire roster done in, like, maybe, like, throw on a movie. Throw on Lord of the Rings, and in 3 hours, like, your entire roster will be done. Just because it's that fast. Dude, good. Okay, I think, yeah, I don't want to do any of the panel lines or anything. His hand... let's touch up the hand real quick. One final bit. Kind of add a couple things to the hand to make it interesting. Oh, he's wearing a ring. I just realized. Look at that. Got a green ring. Green and gold ring, maybe? Yeah. Like green and gold. That shows that he's the king exterior. Yeah. Down here we got a little something. Yes, underside as well. Yep. And I'm gonna do it, because I'm stupid. I don't know, I just like the idea of somebody being able to pick this model up and, like, spin it around and look at it. Not that anybody can. I don't think you can share, like, paint schemes. There is, I think, a paint code thing, but I don't know exactly how that works. Fairly certain there is, though. Yep. Good on that. All right. That's also cloth. So you know what? We're gonna add a little bit of brown there to show that yeah, that's cloth. Oop, not that. Brown. Maybe we'll do a gray cloth there. There we go. That kind of breaks it up. So it's not all just the one cloth color, you know? Really like how this turned out. This little head up here. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Fun. Auxiliary. Fun. Oh, actually, we forgot to do the wash. But yeah, we'll just do the wash. Do that now because it's not complicated. It's not crazy what I do with the wash. I just kind of go down like a black 15. I go to my black. I go 15%, and I just go Shift A to turn the mask off so that it just gets everything. Just kind of tamp down the whole thing a little bit. So this is with wash on. This is with wash off. So this is wash off. So you can see it's kind of plasticky, kind of like a toy. Throw on a little wash, and it just gets a lot darker, a lot cooler, a lot grittier. But it keeps all the like color underneath that you did, because it's not like applying it too crazily. But you can see like a lot of these little crevices get caught by the wash. You know, it kind of inadvertently makes shadows in certain areas. So like this, it's like, oh, this is sort of concave. Kind of fun. Yeah, that's how I finish out the model. A little bit of wash. Whereas as Jazza from Tabletop Time would say, a little streak and grime. You know, always streak and grime, because he's streak and grime in everything. Because it just does this. It just, like, you pour some, like, Nuln oil and shit in there. Wait, hold on. There's a meme, though. Where was it? There was a Warhammer meme I saw the other day. It was fucking hilarious. It was the Adeptus Mechanicus, and so they're always funny, but let's see. See if it'll pop up. Can I find the meme? Oh, I cannot find this meme now. No, where did it pop up? There's God, it's really it's a really funny bit. I think it was a short. I think it was just like a YouTube short that I saw. Let's see. It definitely was not today. Swear to God, they were making a Titan. Oh God, can you tell I watch Warhammer videos? They made a whole board out of these Titans, which is really kind of depressing because Titans are like these Titans are like $2,000 a piece. So it's like, you know, their whole board is made of like 2 or 3 dead Titans. So it was like a $4,000 board, and they didn't even get to keep the board. It was like a commission for like I think Adepticon. They wanted like a really kick-ass board, so they commissioned Tabletop Time. No, it wasn't Adepticon. It was some Australian convention because they're in Australia. So. God damn it! Where's the joke? Where's the funny moment? God damn it! No, it's okay. I'll just tell you. I can't fucking find it. I'll just tell you. It's like the Adeptus Mechanicus is like building a new Titan or like a Warhound Titan. Like so that's like a little stubby looking one. It looks like the thing out of looks like a big version of the robot Ed 209 from RoboCop, and he, you know, they're putting the finishing touch on, and it's like it is almost complete, you know, and now for the final step, and they just like drown it in a vat of Nuln oil, which is like that's just the thing to do with minis, is just to take oil and just absolutely cover the bastard, and then you got to come back in and take it off, which. In this game, I don't think there's a way to do that. I mean, you have the dry brushing, so you can kind of counteract it, but like areas like this where I want it in the recesses, but I don't want it in there, you need to get specific in this game with it, which is kind of a shame. I wish they had this sort of like Q-tip or makeup brush, you know, that would like be like, okay, this is wash that is in a recess, don't touch it. This is wash that's not in a recess, so. You know, now they've gotten better with the masking, I feel like that'll be the next step, is stuff like that. Because then you can get all that, and then you can clean it up and have it bright in the bright spots and white in the white spots. But again, you can also just zoom in super close with these things and just go wash, 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 wash over certain areas. Alright, let's try Zax next. Ooh, good, we get to try this. Oh, and he's got his little ball. We need his little ball, too. He's got a friend. He's got a friend. Got a friend in me. Now, I wonder if they added this. Is this, like, properly masked? Like the newer models are? Because this is part of their newer, like, Beasts and Blooms patch. So maybe. We'll see. What do we make his little ball drone? I'm thinking just red. Red with yellow. Ooh. That's weird. I got like a 15%. So when it's over the white's mostly taken and making it pink. That's cool. Alright, so we got a red ball. Now we have the mask off, so let's see mask on. Nope, it's you gotta get in there and nitty gritty get this yourself. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go with yellow. Kind of like a really misproportioned Pokeball when you look at it from this angle. Okay, at least here I should be able to get these, so if I go really, really skinny with it, I can just kind of rotate very gently. Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Gonna be a little crooked. That's okay. Again, this is probably where the little trick of washing with yellow and then dry brushing the crap out of it with red to bring that back in would work, but not doing it. Easier just to do that. Easier to do this crap manually sometimes. Like some things, easier to do them manually, some things not. My airbrush. Yeah. Oh, I just realized. Hang on. There was a spot I was... Nah, it would have been too small a spot. I was thinking on Extillier's arm, that like big sphere thing. I can put a little I9 or something, but like I like to use those sparingly, like only in areas that make sense. Like I don't think I have one on I don't think I have one on Astra, do I? Because Astra's also a commander. Yeah, she doesn't have one. Because if I did, I mean, why wouldn't I put it like on his belly or something? You know, or like on the banner, it's got that, but that's because that's a big open area I can do it with. Whereas Extilior, the only place I could really do it would be like up here, and it'd be such a tiny piece of shit thing to do. But when I do like the I9, you got like I9 on Crankbait, you've got it on, you know, like this dude. He's got like the big flat belly section, so it's perfect to put like the I9 up here with the blood drop down there. You know? And then like him, I mean obviously, so like if I have a nice big section to do it on, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna try and freehand in a tiny area like that. Because it's not gonna come out looking right anyway. So it would be wasted effort. Because it would just, like, maybe make it work, but it would not be worth it. Because it's just some basic bullshit anyway. Yeah, areas like this are usually a little easier. Just do this and then come in. Let the red override the edges. Put up. Hello. Just really hoping this one would have been masked appropriately. It's fine. It's so far out that you're not even gonna notice. This one I'm just gonna do like very. This I'll probably put a ball onto though, like because it's such a surface, you know. Yeah, but like areas like this, I gotta come back. Okay. Up a smidge. Time it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got work tonight. Got new hours at work. Half shifts on Monday, which is fine by me because I basically just gotta go in and clean up and leave. Not that long of a shift. And it's basically free money. Ain't doing much on a Monday night anyway. But yeah, like here. So big. I feel like I really want to freehand some stuff here. See, I wish there was like I could make my own custom decals for this. Because then I could make just the Blood Angel, like the I9 and that, make it perfect one time, and then just stamp it on as needed. But such is life. Okay. So I'll usually do the things. I'll usually start with like a sphere of some sort at the bottom, you know? Try that, and if that doesn't end up working, then I will freehand it, which is what I'm going to do. Kind of swoop down, because you don't want a teardrop or a blood drop to be too circular. You want to have a nice point at the end, but it's usually like this. So when I like thumb up and inch that end off. Like that. And then we come in with the I'll usually have the stroke kind of ride the line, so half the stroke is going on yellow and half the stroke is going on red. Not bad. It's not great either. Like, it just... I look at that and I'm like, nah, that looks like shit. I don't want that. Let's see what we can get away with here. Can I get these to be yellow without freehand? Okay, good, I can. I definitely want some yellow in there. What are these little ball dudes? Are they... They're all like one thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them alone then. I might do a couple of little things in here. We'll do like our airbrush, just kind of add a little bit of color back into it. Nothing super great. Done. I really love how it's grown and it's designed. I want to make stuff like this someday. Once I can get my head on straight. Oh joy, more servos. Yo me. Okay, let's see. That's fine. That's the cables. That. Like all over his cables. Nice. What are these little innards? Oh, they're black. You know what? We'll just do them all in black. Just make it really cool. And then we'll come in and maybe do like gray. The last one we did was gray on black, or black on gray. So this is gonna be gray on black. Paintbrush. We just go. Just add a little detail. You know, nothing super crazy. Gonna do our inner thing on the last one. There's just so many to do here. We'll just come back in and recolor these centers and out a little bit. Luckily he only has 3 legs, so I don't have to do this 3 times and not 4. That needs to be a little bigger. Oop, didn't quite catch that one. Other leg while I'm at it. Yep. It's your arm. So far we've been streaming for an hour and we got like 1 guy fully done. And we're on to the next one. Then again, I was talking for like 20 minutes about the rat can, so not bad. So yeah, I mean, cut that 20 minutes. All right, so let's see where we at. Airbrush. Where am I? What's going on? Oh no! I just went over it because I did the whole thing. You know, I don't care enough. It looks fine if it's black. I don't care enough to get in there and get those little teeny itty bitty areas like that. Just because it's too much for me. Just too much. You know, but like on here, like it's okay to do on here because I can do like my trick I liked last time where I could do my wash. I was like, this is gonna be rough. Okay, we want to size that down. Get just the one. That would just this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do all the washes for exit. Is that the only tube? That is the only tube that's like that. Makes me question if I should. That'll be fine. You know what? I like the idea. I want it to be gray though. Like gray on the inside instead of yellow. Oh wow, look at that. If you just start with a dry brush, you get whatever color. That's cool. If I wanted it to be black, I would have been done immediately. I would have been like, oh, well, look, that's done. Okay, it's fine. The one next week got hit a little because we're going to come back in with the brush anyway. The other one. Not the airbrush. What am I saying? The dry brush. We're going to come back in with a dry brush on black anyway and just really crank that over. Yeah. Making that gray kind of works. It doesn't pop as much as the yellow, but it's a subtle gradient difference to it. Makes it kind of interesting. Can we do the inside here? I don't think so. I think that's all. Oh, kind of actually, yeah. That's kind of one chunk in and of itself. Okay. Good. I want to give him. I'm not giving him the red cape, but I want to give him a brown cape. So maybe we'll do a brown satchel instead. Brown satchel vest, yeah. Maybe give him some teeth and some eyes. He ain't got no teeth, eyes. We're gonna use a wash to define those teeth. Here we go. Little to make sure his aim is right. Off a little bit. Or like. That'll work. Let's see. Yeah. So for these, what I like to do is if the teeth are like connected like this, I do like to define them. So I'll just use like a wash. I use a or not. Yep, we're gonna have to do these ones manually if I want to see all those little teeth in there. Yeah, I had to do a similar thing with what's his face? The guy with the face in the thing. What is his name? Hold on, what is his fucking name? It's driving me nuts. Who's the guy with the punchy fist? Where is he? Where's punchy fist guy? Where's my punchy fist guy? I know he's here somewhere. There he is. Antios Gauntlet, yeah. Great character, by the way. I don't know if they changed him, but he's really, really good. If you run it, like when I played, he was really good as a aggro dude. Why does that not look as red as the others? I think that's just a light catching it weird. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I had to do a similar thing on Antios Gauntlet for his teeth. I had to like come in and kind of manually paint some of it. Define it. For that you want to go really, really stupidly thin. And I get cartoon teeth. Can't do each and every individual. Wash will get you. It's a little cartoony, but you know, I think it looks cool. He's kind of a trickster. I don't know. He get kind of hobo teeth now. Maybe we just do like the two teeth. No, hold on. There's a way to get this done. I have an idea. Kind of in the middle, then we'll do like. Actually, we'll just do like. couple areas. Just like this, maybe. In on the tape. Whoa, hey. Thinner on the teeth. Yeah, it still looks demonic, you know. I'll just let the wash do what it's gonna do when we get to that point. Maybe throw a little bit of red down in here for like a gum line or something. Nah, just leave it. It'll work itself out. It'll be fine. Eye definition here. The hair. I like to pre-wash the hair. Maybe we'll do like a brown pre-wash. Darken it up a little. Look how much definition that adds. And just like all I did was randomly scribble some wash on it. I love it. Game fun. I enjoys. Some tags here. We could probably scribble some stuff here. Oh, I would really love to put a little I-9 on his badge. I'm gonna try that. I'm so gonna try that. It would be the biggest pain in my ass because it's so small, but we can try. Okay, it's too big. It's already too big. And it's at an angle, so I gotta kind of... Because the I-9 has like a swoop in it, so you have to like... Swoopy G. God, what is the I-9? Hold on, I gotta find my references. Desktop design? Moonbreaker? Moonbreaker have its own folder here? I thought I did. Where did I find these before? Damn it, I lost them again. Okay, it might just be miscellaneous Moonbreaker. Miscellaneous Moonbreaker pictures. Miscellaneous Moonbreaker. Here we go. Yeah, because the I-9 logo, it has this kind of swoopy thing to it. Somewhere. Where's the I-9? I swore I had reference to it. I don't know. This you kind of see it here. It's the 9, and then it has a swoop tail and a little hook. That's what I had to remember. I knew it was weird. I just didn't know in what way. So yeah, it's kind of like this. Oh god, it's so tiny. This down to here, and then like that. It's so small. Like I don't think I can physically do this. It would be so cool though if I could get it to work. Like we will not be able to add a black stroke. Nah, it just looks like fucking gobbledygook. Like any amount of distance from it looks just like straight trash. Yeah, all right. Areas like this, I like to come in and kind of paint them in. Ooh, the shoulder could be fun. Do like this. And with the yellow. That's what the detailing thing is, you know, you just gotta sink in, get comfortable. You know, it's not about finishing it, unless you're like just doing a batch of speed paint. It's that chap, you know. Pull out. Yeah, that's worth it. Like at first it's like, oh, it's such a pain in the ass, I'm gonna notice. Then you pull out and it's like, oh, that makes a huge difference. Just that one piece of color that took like, 15 seconds of dedicated effort. I want a little bit of a dip into here. I always like to have well-defined ears. This. I want to do something kind of wacky here. So, what we're gonna do is start by coloring it gray. And then black. And then yellow. So it's gonna kind of be a little bit crazy in here. And then yeah, and then maybe like a red in here. Sort of a Technicolor nightmare going on back. That's just really cool looking though. Like, it's a little sloppy, but at distance, like that's something you also have to consider is when you do like anything art related is render distance, how much detail you need to put into something. Because not black, not yellow. What am I thinking? Yeah, yellow would make this pop so well. But you have to think of like render distance and everything of like, okay, you know, oh, I'm making this candle. Like I remember this example somebody gave one time of I saw it on LinkedIn. They were talking about like their process and how they worked like really. Was it on LinkedIn or was it just some tutorial? I think it was just some tutorial I saw. I don't know. Point being, they were talking about their process and how much effort they put into this and every single detail and every single object inside of their scene. They did like a Harry Potter type of environment, right? Where it's like candle, wooden desk, stuff like that. That kind of vibe. And they put like all like a 100% detail into the candle, 100% detail into the clock, 100% detail into the inkwell, 100% detail into the so on and so forth. When really, they should have been putting 100% detail into the wall and the desk, and then like 30% detail into the candle itself. Because when you view it, it's viewed from like way out here. So those little touches he did on like the candle and stuff, it's just useless, you know? It's just useless stuff. That's why when I paint, and I paint things I know no one can literally, like literally no one can see. It's not possible. You just will not see it when you look at the model. Like when you look at glamour shots of the model, you will not see it. I do it because I'm a psychopath that hates myself. Okay? But yeah, no, it's insanity on my part that I even do that. It's like little touches, you know. Which is why, you know, especially miniature painting, you gotta like exaggerate things because if you want things to be seen, it's like the tiniest bit of color affects it, so you gotta like exaggerate certain areas. I'm not gonna do all that. I don't feel like going through all that pain and suffering. I will do the knuckles though. I do feel like doing that pain and suffering because I do like to come in on the knuckles sometimes and do this. Fun. It just adds so much. That was like Terminator type of robot hand. I would love if this game got some like licensed skins. That'd be kind of fun. Like models that are just like, I don't know, like Judge Dredd and shit like that. Wacky stuff. Yeah, the gun's all one object, so let's see. Probably paint the back of this. But we'll do the trim on the back of this. Oh, you know what? We'll do yellow on here, black trim. That'll pop. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. God, I could come in and start doing all the knuckles. I'll spray the knuckle joints with like a quick and dirty black just to give it some kind of freaking contrast. Just for funsies. I'll step back occasionally and just check it. But again, see how small it is and like what angle you have to see to even like look at that. You know, you have to look at like such a specific angle for that. Meanwhile, the fingertips are gonna be seen, so it's probably a good idea to do the fingertips. Give them some yellow on the tips, you know. One being so careful, the gun's in the way, so it's gonna block anything that's on this side of the gun. A little dirt. I can be a little more haphazard with it on this side. Like aim out from the model, we can be a little dirty with it. Save some time. Watching over those areas. A little closer, a little more defined. These are small fingies. There we go. Oh god, not the one inside the gun. Okay. This is gonna be a nightmare. Not too bad. Trying to get up in these little crevices. Awful. Yeah, all the way from back here, you can just see, like, see the major bits of color. So cool. Okay. Now let's have a little gray to the pistol. Be like the slide, maybe? Slide could be gray, yeah. We'll have to clean up around it. I wonder if a dry brush. No, it's kind of considering that array service as well. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And again, like in the moment, it's gonna feel like crap. It's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm doing all this work. Why? But when I get done with it, I'm always like, oh, I'm proud of what I did. You know? Like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's tedious. Yeah, it does not need to be a thing. Thank God they fixed the later models, so stuff like this is not an issue. But just little things. No. I was gonna paint the inside of the barrel, but I mean, fucking cares. Like, literally, like that. As unseen things go, usually I'll just leave the barrels like as a black dot anyway, unless it's like an energy weapon and I want to show that like there's energy coming out of it. And I'll do a quick little dry brush on the inside. But I mean, that's only for guys that have like big guns that are very well defined. A little bit of red in there for some reason. I don't know why. And we'll add a little bit of yellow to this. Brighten it up. A little achromatic. Firing pin on the back. I'd like that to be yellow as well. No, too sloppy. At least for the airbrush. So, like, the paintbrush is really good at getting those hard edges, whereas the airbrush is good at doing things quickly, but not exactly cleanly, because it will spill over. Okay. Oh, man. Now I gotta do this one in the same style, or else it'll look, like, stupid. But that's okay, because it does look really badass, and I want to do it again. Like, just because it's cool. Then black. And that goes through. And wait, what was it? It was yellow exterior, black interior. Black on the interior. Real close to this one. Okay. Other side. It's an interesting case of the paint not going through to the other side when usually it does. Ah. Come on. Because in a newer model, these would definitely have been broken off in their own piece. Because you look at this and like if I were designing this and I knew I was designing it to be painted later by someone else, I would absolutely be breaking these into different shells. I would not have these because you don't want that. Like on a material ID, why would you want all this to be the same material? You know? I think maybe their philosophy in the beginning was thinking like, oh, people will pour hours and hours over this and use all 6 of the different brushes to like really refine these areas and paint it, and they want it to feel like real mini painting. But then as time went on, they realized, hey, this is a computer interface, not a brush, so you can't get the same result, so you have to change it a little bit. What was it? It was red and then yellow and then white. Okay. So red, yellow. That's so cool. Just so easy to get the glow effect going. Red, yellow, and white. Like, it just makes this nice little glow to it. It's so fun. Make it. Oh, I like it. Let's see. Small on the brush area. As it spills outward. Okay. 2:30. All right, making great time today. All right, I think that is it for that. We could definitely do something with these. I want to throw a little bit of green in here somewhere, you know? Like, that's been our sort of motif for a while. We can throw some green on these. God, you see, getting this straight on is such a fucking pain in the ass. Nah, that's just not worth it. Like, it's a tiny detail. It just big old meh, you know. Meh. We got some tiny stuff in here to do. We'll do that, and we'll worry about the green in a minute. Kinda eyeballing that one. Just see there's some dimples in here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, like some of this is clearly designed to be like caught by the wash and that, but I'm just kind of picking out a couple of fun little gray spots to show some damage. Anything on the legs for that? Yeah, there's a couple things on the legs too. There's like one here. We can go. Anything else on the legs? Not really. It's more corrosion looking damage than anything. Yep. Mostly corrosion. Okay. Oh god, I would love to come in and paint all these little stripes yellow. Worth it. How many of these are there? Goddamn many. I'm not doing it. Like, it's just too much, man. I could, however, come in here and have some fun. This could be kind of interesting. Actually, we could do like an I-9 here, maybe. Yeah, hold on. Let's try to do that real quick. Cover that back up. We just use the area here as like my I-9. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Start here, up. That. I-9. That. Yo, that is pretty fucking baller. I'll probably put that on its front though, not on that one. It's cool. Yeah, you know what? It's cool. It's a nice area to use that for. We're gonna do that. Freehanding sucks, but it's a dirty job, and someone's gonna do it. Just gonna cover that up. We'll probably do like the I-9 on one, and then the blood on the other, and then. Oh, maybe I could do like 3 types of teardrops. That might be fun. So like a yellow one, a red one, and a gray one. That could be kind of cool. Instead of the I-9. Or like the yellow one, and then the gray one, and then the one on the back's a gray one. So you can like, yeah, that could be kind of fun. Like that. But like not terrible. Oh, my freehanding sucks today. Well, the problem is it tapers, so I can't get the fatter end easily. I gotta, like, make the end this fat to start with, and then come back in from that. There we go. Now we're talking. And then this is easy enough, so we do, like, the inverse color, so red here. Yellow drop, red stroke. This is gonna be interesting. A little. This one's gonna be red blood. Oh, yeah, because they're on black, so. Yeah, it's gonna be red blood, so. A little thin, but that's okay. We can make it thicker. There we go. And this one is a gray. Do a yellow on that. Oh, freehanding that is a pain in the ass. But that's just like, then we'll do a gray here. Something about a gray blood drop is just weird. But it's that kind of weird that's like, that's unusual, that's unique, you know? I'm airbrushing, aren't I? Yes, I am. Why am I airbrushing? And then red outline on, wait, red outline there. Ruh-roh. What do I do? I don't know, brown outline. Fucking sure. Like, kind of ran out of theme on that one. That's okay though. This is the main one anyway. Doesn't really matter on the other ones. It don't matter. None of this matters. Alright, I'm gonna put some green in here. Straight up. A little smaller. There we go. It's better. A little bit of black trim here, I think. Yeah. These ones are hard because you gotta kind of bounce up and back down to make sure you get all the little corners. Okay. Gray airbrushes. Here. Scroll out, you bitch. I think that's pretty much done. There's some areas where I could add some stuff, but like I don't want to spend like another like hour on this. You know, I want to get through the roster so I can move on to other paint schemes that are simpler, and I can apply more like airbrushing and stuff too, and stippling and really fun stuff, gradients. Whereas this, I could spend time trimming his coat, but I really don't want to. So yeah, this though, I think we will. I don't know, maybe we'll do like greens on these. Gotta get some green worked in there. No, that violates the motif. I'm just gonna paint these black. Oh shit! I forgot the airbrush is directional. That's why I'll usually use the paintbrush, to see how it's kind of missing the sides, but if I use the paint, it'll spill over. Usually. Yeah. You might have clicked it a couple times. This is why I would love just like a quick clunk paint bucket tool. Just one click, it applies that in that area full on, just because like an area like this, I know I want to paint it up a certain way. Black knee bobbles. Knee greebles. Some kneebles, if you will. Alright, paint you black. Interior. Stripe. Come on, gray. Stripe, thank you. This side. Black. Okay. Trying to see if anything stands out that I want to do. I love what I did with the weapon. Missed a spot. Why we review the model before we put on the wash? Missed a little spot that would look really stupid. It would have made me look like a fool. Alright, so the last thing to do is kind of the smoke. So we gotta try with like a gradient here. Let's try an airbrush in some stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, so we need to go in this. We gotta go from like white hot to like yellow to black. So it's like white hot, yellow, black, or something like that. So like, yeah, we go like white, yellow, like it kind of depends. I don't know, with the smoke. Like, let me go look at my other smokes. Let's see another smoke job. I think Crankbait's got one. See, who's got some smoke for me? Yeah, Crankbait. So you see, like, Crankbait's a little more, like the gradient here is not great, but I do like what's happening here. So it seems to be using a white, black, gray, like, yeah. It's like black cloud, and then I maybe washed with white to get it to bunch up like that, and then washed with yellow. So wash yellow, wash, so black primer, wash with yellow, wash with white. Rather, wash with white and then yellow, whichever way it comes out. And then gradient up to the engine. Yeah, and then, because there's somebody else that I did as well. Where at? Nobody else has smoke around here either. It's on, yeah, it's on her for, like, the Tron thing that I did. Yeah, look at hers. Tron has a similar thing going on, right? Yeah, but Tron has more reserved, like, just simple transition of yellow to that. So the gradient here is actually a lot better. But I do like the punchy look of this, you know? It's kind of violent. I like it. Okay, so let's try that here. Alright, we got the black. Let's try our washing. So we'll start with a wash of white. Start with a 15%, because, I don't know, when I'm doing washes, I like to do them in passes. I don't like to do too many at once, you know? We'll do a little bit of yellow. Brighten that up a little. We're going to come in with a gradient here. We might dry brush some black onto it. So, like, that kind of tamp down certain areas, how it catch certain places. Maybe do some stippling. I don't know how that would look. Bright-ass stippling in here. It's fun, but it's not helpful. Okay. Black wash. Black dry brush. You guys can see I kind of build it up in multiple layers. Makes it kind of ooky. I like it. Brighten it a little bit. Dry brush. Define that. Okay. So then we want it to be yellow from the engine. Engine's kind of yellow. Want that like a bright, hot, painted yellow. I don't know why that was doing that. Wait, hold on. I could recolor those. Those are on a different mask. Yay! Makes that pop a little more. Nice. Okay. So we want to do like maybe a gray. Yellow and a gray together. Something like that. And then you need to like blend it though, that's the thing. You like maybe kind of blend it over. That and that. Then same thing here. So we this color and blend that. We'll just come back in maybe with an airbrush of black. Amp down the whole thing. Kind of smoky vibe again. Vibe. Yeah, that kind of works. Kind of digging that. Because it kind of eliminates the saturation in the colors. It blend really well into that dark, smoky undertone. But you can still see a bit of color in there to be like, oh, it's like coming out and transitioning to that. And I could paint the underside here, but there's not really any engine components to catch the light. Alright, I think that's Zach's done. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else I really want to touch up on. I think it's good. I think it's fine. I think it's pretty baller. So it's wash time. Over the whole thing, we're just gonna brush size and just streaky a bit here, streaky a bit there. Don't forget to streaky the ball. Ball need a streaky. Let it kind of fall into the cracks and dinge it down a little. There we go. You're kind of losing the color with how much washing I did there. That's okay. I think it works. There's just that little hint of color that you can kind of barely see, but you can feel it, you know. Did the wash grab his teeth? Kinda. Go harder on the wash. They want to go harder on the wash for his teeth, just to really get in there. Huh? Get your eye brush in the plate. Pop back out. I don't know. His teeth are not that great. To be honest. Cool. I like it. Kind of dingy, kind of grungy. Got that grimdark vibe. Oh, I like it. Okay, 2 hours? Do I want to end it at 2 hours? Or do I want to go for one more, maybe? I don't know. We do the monkeys. Yeah, monkeys look like... Have the monkeys been detailed? I haven't airbrushed the monkey faces, so... Yeah, this one's broken up pretty well. You know what? We'll do this one for the monkeys. We'll do the monkey wrangler. Whatever the hell this person's name is. Yeah, there's like no wash or anything of this, so it hasn't been done yet. Alright, so let's do some stuff up here. I can already tell what I want to do up here. I'll paint this in. We're gonna get the other side there. Ah, shit. I think that on. That's on, so don't affect anything else. Work. I like the monkeys pointing with her. It's such a nice little touch. Areas like this, I'll come in with the airbrush. Little darkness going in there, little shadow. Lips. Eyes. That's pretty good. That would make him like really stupid. Give him the small stupid eyes. Yeah. Let's see, and then here. Yep, that works. The jewel. I'll do it on the jewel. Lenses, right? Obviously. See, I don't know if these are. Yeah, these are. I don't know if they're scopes of some kind or some kind of rocket. No, it's like a scope. It's like a scout monkey. I assume it's some sort of scout monkey. Plus, scout monkeys are cool. Okay, so even if it's not a scout monkey, it's a scout monkey now because I said so. Scout monkeys are neat. This one doesn't have a scope. He's not a scout monkey. He's a backpack monkey. he's a different breed of monkey. Comes from a sub-faction of battlefield monkeys. Backpack monkeys. I love that I'm making lore for these. I don't even know if they are monkeys. They're like they look like little chimpanzees though, with like the tails and stuff. You know, little like the Reese's monkeys. You know, or like the capuchin monkeys, the little dudes. Okay. What next? What next? I mean, with her, it's great that a lot of her stuff is broken up because she's basically done already, and I just need touch-ups in certain areas. Yeah. I think we could get away, like, because the more weight the model carries for me, the less I have to do in the detailing area, because, you know, it's like all this stuff has been done already. I think I did this. This looks hand-painted by me. Hold on. Is it? No, it's just the way it's masked. Okay. It was so jaggy on the edges, I was like, oh, that must have been my shitty fucking, you know, thing. Oh god, that's linked to that. Oh, that's not fun. And, alright, is the interior disconnected? Yeah, we're gonna give her, like, that kind of interior, though. Oh. At the bottom. Didn't mean to make that brown. Didn't make the collar brown, you know? But while we're at it, might as well just... Ah, see, you can't do that. Alright, well, the interior brown's pretty good. See, I want to get, like, some, maybe some red or something in there. Eh, not worth it. These could have a nice little red nozzle, though. Get an airbrush. These could have some nice little smudges in them. They are coming out a little smudgy, though. Now let's try paint instead. Yeah, the paint's got a nice harder edge to it. Sometimes the airbrush is effective, sometimes not. I'll go for like a little bullseye type of thing, you know? Not bad. I want to do maybe... Yep. Red stripe on these. Kind of... like that. It makes it kind of interesting, I think. About 2 red stripes. Yeah, you know what? We'll do the top ones get a 1, the bottom ones get a 2. Why? I don't know, arbitrary tribal designs. Sue me. It looks cool, so I'm doing it. You know? This just makes it sort of not so symmetrical and perfect. Got a little intrigue to it. This could definitely be a yellow. Paint up all these yellow. He doesn't have another pauldron. This could be a little yellow mush in here. Yeah, they got teeth. Need to give them teeth. Oh, fuck me. Of course. Alright. Oh. Clean up all their little teeth so they can eat their peanut butter banana sandwich. I don't know why I said peanut butter banana. I meant peanut butter and jelly, but it's okay. The lore is now that they eat peanut butter banana sandwiches. Like Elvis. Peanut butter banana sandwich is good though. I do like that. Like like peanut butter and jelly I used to eat a lot, but then I looked at like the preservatives in it and all that, and not to be like some vegan fuck, but it's like when you look at how much unnecessary sugar is in a lot of foods, like a lot of added sugars and stuff, it's like ugh, you know. And I know I don't eat that great to begin with, but it's like damn, like you don't need to take it too far, you know. It's like just because you're eating garbage doesn't mean it has to always be garbage. I think I'm overusing this yellow. Nah, you can't overuse yellow for contrast. Very cool. I would love to do the trim here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I really want a black trim on this. See? The tapers as well. But we'll just do it the best we can. Damn. Like, yeah, I was breathing there. I was breathing through my nose, because that's something that they made sure to teach us in art classes. Like, whenever you're focusing on a task, you have to breathe. Ah, I fucked it. I fucked it. Take it back. Take that section back. There we go. But look at how nice that is. Pain in the ass, but so, so cool. The hemline's gonna get hit by the wash, so I don't have to worry about that. These knee pads could be green. These could look really good as green knee pads. With that little bit of airbrushing on the center. That could look, I think. Okay, hold on. I have a better idea here. Just gonna go ahead and glob it on. Don't have to be too careful with it. Because they have that border. See, like, when the mask is set up correctly, you don't have to be as gentle with areas. You can move way, way faster. You can use a much bigger brush, get a lot more coverage. You know, you don't have to be as delicate. Airbrush here, little airbrush action. I think I'll just... Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Those look really cool. I like it. What about the feetsies? What's up with the feet? I think I accidentally started hitting brown on the feet. Oh, go with it. Let's see. What happens with the feet if we turn them brown? I kind of like the brown boots, to be honest with you. It's kind of baller. Like, I like the boots. I don't like the middle section of the boot. You know what I mean? This section here. You make that yellow, have it pop out a little. Because it's like yellow, red, yellow, you know? So, like, we're kind of alternating as we go. I can maybe make this a green gem as well. Because she's, like, in my mind, I don't know exactly the lore of the character, but in my mind, this character is, like, in the jungle, you know? Like, being a forward scout, like a jungle fighter, like a gorilla, you know? And so since they're in the jungle, they have, like, more runic stuff going on. Like, just the way they're dressed and everything kind of gives me that vibe. Like, they're a hunter, they're a tracker, they're like a ritualistic, you know, kind of Amazonian, something like that. This is gonna be rough. I'm gonna, like, bring this down to, like, 15. I'm gonna try and... That's not bad. Anything else? Get this, get that little... No, there's enough yellow up there already. Gun. Really add some stuff to the gun. God, the music in this game is so fucking chill. Makes you want to take a nap. Like, it makes you want to take a nap, but also, like, just paint minis all day, you know? Like, can I sleep and paint minis? Like, that would be ideal. That little touch of yellow, I think, is going to go a long way. Mostly subdued, but you see that little bright spot, and it just kind of goes, oh, that's not just one color. There's something happening there. These ribbons, are these ribbons connected to the head? I'm fairly certain they are. No, they are disconnected, so... You know what? We can black ribbons. that's good. I could do all the trim here, but I don't really want to. I like to mostly leave the head alone if I can. If there's not too much like runic stuff on it or like little inlines going everywhere, you know. The monkeys. Yeah, I gotta do the monkey teeth still. Monkeys all need their little teeth. Good. Or we gotta do the inside of their mouths too. Their nostrils. The monkeys are the most detailed part of this thing, to be honest. Like, this is the one where I gotta come in and just do the most manual labor with it. The monkeys didn't get masked right. They're all one material. Alright, let's add a little red tongue in there for the monkeys. Works. Is the tongue part of it? Yeah, tongue is part of it. Damn it. Tongue is not separate. So. Do it manually. Okay, we'll do it live. Knee to the monkey on the back. Get this monkey off her back. Oh god, this thing, the zoom doesn't exactly work sometimes, so you gotta like, remember how it was working before, now it's not working? You get like super in. See, now it's working again. It's like you have to approach from certain angles. Work. There you go. Alright, and let's airbrush in some nostrils. Do that extra deep bit to it. I always like to accentuate little areas like this. When you pull back from the model, you can visually see it. And the wash would probably do the same job, but I like to help the wash wherever I can. Because if it's a really big area, then wash doesn't really help, because it just kind of evenly fills that area. I want to accent things as I can. Now they look like they all have little mustaches. You know what? I like that though. I like monkey mustache. These guys, I kind of want to try a gradient on their tails. It'd be kind of fun if we just had like yellow tail and up to the body. Leave the monkeys one color. I think they work best as one color. A little. Am I gonna do her nails? Yeah, I'm gonna do her nails because I'm a psychopath. Luckily, there's only 2 nails that are exposed, but nope. I'm on airbrush. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the nails. The nails, like on some characters it works. There's other characters that have nails that are out that if you paint them, they look pretty good. But yep, I think that's mostly it. I'm gonna change this. This is more of a leather, so instead of it being red, I want it to be brown. There's plenty of red on her anyway. Wherever I can add just touches of brown really helps. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, wash time. Go with wash, go with black wash, and wash. Little less on that wash. 1, 2, and all right, not bad. Why am I pulling out from this? I don't know. I don't know what that button is. What the fuck are the buttons? Hold on. Control input. Here we go. Why is G doing that? I don't know. Painting speed. G, I guess, is set up as some sort of like back the fuck up thing. This mode? I assume that probably just turns the UI off. Auto mask, mask. Increase opacity. Increase opacity. Oh my god. Ugh. Yawner. Alright. That's pretty good. Not bad for like a little 20-minute thing. Again, like the more areas that are, you know, confined to their specific mask, the far easier it is for me to do this. Like, alright, so we got through what, 3 today so far? I'm not going on Maximus. Maximus, he's got a big problem with like gloves and everything. Like, I got hair on his face, very specific. All of his boots are one thing, so he'd take a while. I do want to do one more. So we've been seeing like some of the earlier models. So we saw like Extilior was pretty good, but he still had some areas that had to touch up manually. Zax was pretty good, but there were still some areas like I couldn't do just because they weren't disconnected. Jedi was probably the best one, with having the most disconnected areas that I could work with on different levels. And yeah, so we did all those. Now let's see Fixer, because Fixer is like the new model that has a bajillion million little areas that are all defined really, really well. Alright, so let's start with these. We're going to do a dry brushing on these. Give them a little bit of a tinge. To make them not so green. Let me do a wash, actually. Yellow wash. A little bit. Power core or something. Oh, shit. Hold on. My mask was not on. Tends to be useful. So, like, a little bit of that. Oh. Dry brush. Maybe just an overall brushing of green. Amp it back down. Something like that. Not bad. It just adds a little bit of interest to it. The airbrush here. Not bad. Ears. Do that. But like, look at how well defined her teeth are compared to like what we saw on Zax. Like Zax's teeth were a nightmare, but like with this one, look at how well defined the teeth already are. I basically don't have to do anything for those teeth. There you go. Got some red in there. 2 seconds. God, props to the composer. They really made a bop with this background music. It's just perfect because it's there, but it's not like oh, I have to listen to this song type of thing, you know? And it's also not like so generic and boring that I want to put on another playlist. I feel like I'm dying inside if I'm listening to it, you know? I'm gonna do a little wash just because I really like teeth to be defined. They're so defined already that it's like there's really nowhere for me to go with it. Oh, why did you change color? Oh, that one. Weird. I don't know what happened to the... I don't know why that was not that, but wait, what color was it before? Was it supposed to be green? I think it was black. I don't think it was green. I think it was a black scarf. Yeah, that's fine. Or was it a brown scarf? I like it as a brown scarf. Let's go with that. No, wait, no, it was a black scarf. Fuck it, black scarf's good enough. I just forget it. Okay. So what's next? What's next? The hair. Let's get a little bit of a brown wash on the hair. Not gonna work it down. Dampen it a little. And then up, do a little brushing and painting here. Like this area. Definitely do a little fun in here. A lot of yellow in this piece already, so I'm just gonna make these black. Oh. And like same thing back here. Oh. Resolution wasn't high enough on my brush, it wouldn't pick it up. God, it's hard to keep a straight line with a mouse. That'll work. These big ones. It's so much nicer to work with knowing that, like, what I'm working with isn't gonna, like, spill over into something else. I don't have to be as cautious. I don't have to baby it as much. I was gonna airbrush that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to rely on the airbrush for that one. The airbrush sometimes does not work too well for those type of little dome things. I like to use these battle marks sparingly. Otherwise, it just ends up looking like a bunch of stripes all, you know, on the mesh. Rival of VR says, hello there, my friend Jack. Yeah, very funny. You're fun. Nice try, bud. You just think of that one this morning? Big yellow 5 seconds on Google. Alright, what are we doing here? We got this here. What else? Yeah, mission failed. We'll get him next time. Yeah. I ain't no greenhorn. You can't get me with that shit. Alright. Let's see. And the aspect's gonna be so cool when I get all these lines painted. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use my little washing technique I did last time. Gray. Absolutely destroy it with it. So it doesn't come out, like, it's a lot less effort. So you get a lot less of a clean line, but it works. I think it looks pretty good. Wash will pick this up. These little dots, I don't know. I want to do something with them, maybe. It'd be so cool if I could get little. This is why I'm saying decals, because if I had like a little blood decal, I could just put little blood drops on there. You know, it'd look pretty cool. else do we have around here? We got the gun. Gun's pretty much done. I mean, shit. How defined it was last time I was working on it. Just nothing to do on the gun. You just kind of come in, do a couple of detail lines. That's it. Really nothing more to do. I could do this in here. Yep. Darken the barrel. Yep. Darken these too. Ah, shit. Nice. Yep, pretty much done with that. Ain't much to do with the gun at all. I'm gonna do a little bit of black in there. Yeah, that's for fun. What are these little beds they're sitting on? Maybe go for like a gray wash on these. I did that. And then did a black dry brush. Nah, that's not gonna look right. Can't quite get in there. That's okay. Just leave it as a black tray, it's fine. What else? I'm now struggling. This is a great problem to have. It's so well, all the masks are so well defined that all of my primaries are set. There's not a lot of detail work for me to do, not a lot of lines that I gotta clean up. So it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? You know? I got some cracks going on in here. I mean, yeah. What happened? There. Little chunk there. This one. All the way out to there. A little bit of bowel damage going on there. The pants. Yeah, I definitely want a black stripe running along the pants. The Oats McGoats cool, my duders. Kids say. Come on. Come on. There you go. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that section. Do the line for now and then we'll worry about that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Gotta get up in her crotch. Get up in the gooch. Again, this is an area literally cannot physically be seen at all in any way by anyone. And I'm still making it. Still doing it. No. God, this would suck. There you go. Gotta work in spurts. Like every time you get to a curve, or every time you get halfway through a line, you just need to like stop and reassess. And there it is. Good. I don't know what to do with these seams. I think maybe just shorten these up and run it this way, you know? Run them as creases. A nice hemline, you know? That just goes back. Works. I want to do the same to the middle line here. Damn, she got core though. Mads, let's go. And around. Very thin one right here. Just to really accentuate the booba. You got some big old bitties. Right there, she got lots of layers on her. I don't know. No, she got some nice titties. Okay. Yeah, got the ears. Got that. Scar. Scar could be kind of fun. This. Not quite. It's just like a very thin amount of black on that to darken that section of the skin. So maybe we do that. Yeah. So that you can tell there's a discoloration there. That's not exactly black. That helps define the scar. That's kind of fun. And then the wash we do later will probably help that as well. What else can we do? These little bits. I mean, I got enough red and yellow happening up there. I don't really need to add anything more. I could make those silver. That could be kind of fun. See, it's pieces like this that are clearly identical that, like, if it was all on one layer, I could just be like, boom, copy paste, paint bucket, done, you know? It was all part of that. Finally, I'm able to catch a stream after school for once. How's it? How's it going? Been a while. What's up, Seth? Alright, just, you know, hanging out. Doing the do. We out here. We be painting today. I'm actually struggling with this one because the usual stuff I would do is like solved on these newer models. Like we're gonna have a lot of time on the older models because they're like not as good, like at being masked. You know, like they're all great characters, but the masking on some is just terrible. You know what? I'm gonna add a little brown in that instead of the yellow, so that bright yellow. You know what? Yeah, let's just make that. Oh no! What happened there? Oh, that's right. That's okay. I remember what. We can still do that. I just have to be careful about it. Just get it real close. Tamp it down. Kind of brown on the inside. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now she got kind of that brown scarf. Kind of. It was just too much yellow in that area. I'm got this little antenna here. I'll make. Well, let's see. Does the antenna look better black? Kind of. The antenna head look better black. I don't know. It's kind of. We'll do this. That works. Any issue with that? Actually, no. I want it to just be all yellow. I love that though. I love that about this, where it's like, oh, you know what? On second thought, that looks like shit. Let's not do that. And I just can Control Z, my best friend. These lines. Yeah, I want to define these lines more. Definitely. 3 months of school down. Another 3 to go over the summer. Hard to believe it. Wow. Summer classes, yeah, no. Summer classes do be a bitch. I have been there. All my time in college, I had to take summer courses so I would remain full-time so I could, you know, actually go to college. So that I could go be an artist and learn color theory and then use that to apply to digital miniature painting. Living the dream, boys! Alright, let's see. I am having a really great time with this though. Like unironically. This is fun. This is fun hobby time for me. The way it grooves. It's like a Zen garden. This is like my meditation, you know, just because it's low stakes. There's not a lot going on with it. There's not a lot you have to consider, you know. You just grab some colors and you just go for it. God, I can't wait to get some actual like minis. Like I have the Tau and stuff, but I gotta get like painting handle and stuff first. I got impatient on that one. There we go. Patience is the key. Am I gonna do the insides? Nah, the wash will handle the insides. It's a trade school I'm going to, so it's basically whenever you start, you don't get any breaks. Yeah, so that's like the technical institutes and all that. They're usually like that. Yeah, I know Full Sail is a technical school, so they have like accelerated courses that are like, I think the ads I always see are saying like 18 months for film courses, stuff like that. That's cool. I didn't know you were going to trade school. So that's pretty bitchin'. Make some money off that. There it is. All right. These little caps, I feel like could be cooler. Like they're just kind of right now. They're just like 3 colors. I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know what I would do with them. Well, first off, I don't want this cap to look like that. I want it to look like it's part of the main yellow body. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Same thing here. So we don't want those bottom caps looking like that. It's cool that they're separated, but they're part of the main body, so I don't want them to be separated. I don't know why I did that, but I mean, it's kind of cool, but... Alright, yeah, let's throw a little black on those. A little hop of yellow, maybe. Fuck me, it's bleeding out the side. No, it's bleeding. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone. I got the EPA coming up before classes, crossing my fingers that I at least get 2 out of the 4 seconds passable to get the refrigerant license. You gonna go fix people's ACs? It's not bad, though. Not bad field. Oh, wait, I have a clip for this. Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about... Hold on, let me save this first. On the safe side. There's a clip from I don't watch the show. I really need to watch the show at some point. There's a clip though from like what is it, Community, I think? Room temperature room. I fucking love this thing. It's hilarious. Is it Community? Is it Good Place? Something like that? Yeah, it's Community. But I saw this the other day and it was fucking hilarious.
The pepperoni on Panera's new toasted baguette is sliced a little thicker to hold more flavor. So when fresh
it's especially great because John Goodman, I fucking love John Goodman. But Sap, just as you mentioned refrigerant, this is all I can think of now when I think of like you going to trade school. This shit. No matter where you go in the HVAC field, residential or commercial, you need a license for a handle refrigerant. Yeah, true. It's just this shit.
Done.
John Goodman's like the leader of the air conditioning Illuminati.
Walk with me. Mr. Barnes Air Conditioning repairs an elite worldwide family dating back to the very beginnings of civilizations. Our predecessors were slaves, fanning the pharaohs with palm fronds. Over time, we became expert at making our superiors comfortable. We made it our business. And along the way, we learned to make ourselves comfortable. No more palm fronds, Troy.
No more palm fronds. Yeah, the pharaohs. It's so well done as a shitpost. Like, John Goodman's delivery in this is so good. It's like when you watch, like, The Big Lebowski and you see him do the bowling alley scenes. Oh my god.
Feel that?
The scenes are so good.
Actually, I don't feel...
Precisely. Have you heard the expression room temperature?
Of course.
This is the room. This is the room temperature room.
can't tell where the air ends and my skin begins. It's incredible.
That's what we do, Troy. Incredible, invisible, unbelievable things. We're
Unbelievable.
an unseen, unknown,
What a word.
invincible fraternity of craftsmen. Graduates of this school are guaranteed lucrative employment for their entire lives. And I'm inviting you to join us.
Will there always be paninis?
There is one catch, Troy. Once you're in, you're in. Air conditioning repair will be your life. A life of secrets you'll be unable to share with outsiders. You will be an air conditioning repairman and nothing else.
Yeah. It's like some Men in Black shit. I love it.
I don't expect you to make a decision now. Take 24 hours.
24 hours.
Cool. Can't feel my pants.
It's so fucking dumb. I love it. Okay, let's get back and finish up Victor, and then that'll be it. Stream. Stream for about 3 hours. You know, I think that's good. Right? Right, Sap? That fucking clip. It's so funny. It's just like, because John Goodman, I love anytime someone is in the middle of a shitpost. Like, it's a complete shitpost, right? And yet, it's so good. Like, that's the key to parody, is that you can't just exaggerate something. You have to play it completely straight. Like, it has to be the most normalized, this is serious, I fully believe this, and it has this gravitas to it that's just so good. But yeah, let's continue here. Finish this up a little bit. Yeah, there's not much I can do with these little canisters. They're just sort of like little pill bottles. They don't do much. Kind of hating that like these ones look this way and this one look this way. I want a little more unity in that. So let's try this. I'm gonna redo their bands. And we're gonna redo their caps. Match the other one. Need to get going and start practice. Yeah, man. Catch you around. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream soon anyway, so you're not missing much. I'm literally about to be over in like 10 minutes, maybe. If that. So. Alright, yep, take it easy. See ya. Let's see. I'm regretting these black straps. I want brown straps. I don't know, I'm starting to... The brown's really starting to grow on me when I do these builds. Yeah, it just makes it pop, you know? I got enough black in the boot already. Maybe brown bottom to the... Nah. And then maybe just black buckles instead of silver buckles? No. Use the silver. This could be a red. Like, just this inner part could be a red. It pops with the sleeve here. Or the sleeve, I say. The pant leg. I mean, that would be a sleeve, right? Like, the cuff of a pant leg is basically a sleeve. Yes? Wait, what do you call the end of a sleeve? Wait. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so the end of a sleeve is a cuff. So, our pant leg sleeves. Like, are they sleeves? Or pant leg is the equivalent of a shirt sleeve. So yeah, it's a sleeve. Fuck you, it's a sleeve. I don't know why I'm, like, so adamant about this. Like, I don't know, because it's a sleeve. Like, it's the same thing as a shirt sleeve. It's just for your legs. So you might as well call it a sleeve. I don't know about this black band. I might change that to yellow. Yeah, that's a lot more consistent. I like that a lot more. Trying to do it in little touches so I don't accidentally go over something else. But that's the nice thing, is I don't really have to worry about that too much, because they've defined everything so well on this model. So good. Why do I have gray there? I don't know. There's gray there for some reason. It's odd. There we go. This black definition. I feel like I need to work a little more gray in. Well, the gray's on the gun. That's where to put the gray at. Yeah. I think we're good. I think it's just up to the wash now, yeah? Yeah, I can't see anything else I want to really come in detail. Like, there's nothing just jumping out at me. I think it all works pretty well together. Maybe we could do little caps like this. We could maybe come in and do a black cap on that. Make it pop a little, you know? Come off from the surface. Thing here, we could just do like... Oh my god, look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that it's masked like that. So good. So fucking good, dude. I love it. Props to the art team on this one. It's so helpful. I wish these were different, but you know, it's my nitpicks with the modeling on these, like with the new ones. The masking is so goddamn better. Like I have very few areas where I'd be like, yeah, you should have put that as different. But it's like the extra like 102%, you know, like that extra 2%. I don't like this. I want to just hide that. It's distracting. Oh, actually, that's like a whole strap. Come to think of it. Yeah, let's make that a brown strap. I'm really falling in love with the brown straps lately. Brown strap, black buckle. Gray bit. Gray bit. Gray bit. Gray bit? Black bit. No, gray bit. Let it just kind of blend in and be part of it. Oh, there's some more lines under here I almost missed. Thick. Taking one last peek at it. Oh, for some reason this is not colored in. Oh. I don't know, I might pick that black. Yeah, that looks better black. Missed a little yellow here. I am just intently staring at this thing. I cannot find any faults in it. Like, I think it looks good. I think that's it, really. I mean, look at how quick that painted up compared to the other ones. That took me maybe, like, 20 minutes, you know? It was all just so well defined from the primer that it's just like, there's nothing for me to do. It just goes. It just works. It just works. Okay. Try a little wash here. Wash do. And scrub-a-dubba-dubba. And scrub-a-dubba-doo. There you go. Little tamp down. Keep going. Wash it! Yeah. So this is the part where if you were using an actual wash, you would come back in and, like, peel back that layer. That's good, though. I like it. Got that just hint of tinge in it. The hair is a little darker than I'd like it, but that's okay. That'd be fine. I mean, I could redo the hair in 2 seconds. Wouldn't take much. But I don't care enough. I don't care. It's tiny little thing. A bit of shadow in the hair. That looks so good. So yeah, we got, what, 4 done today? We got Exterior. Exterior is looking pretty great. I love the way it has caught his, like the way the wash has caught his cape right here. I love it. Like, it's nice, dark, grungy. It's in all the little crevices. Love it. Zax, we did. Not sure I'm a super fan on how this smoke turned out. I gotta get better at doing the smokes. Oh man, the wash kind of got in here and killed that. That's okay. I like how kind of hard I went with the wash on this one, though. It is pretty cool. Some of the areas just got really, really dark. Yep, Zach's pretty good. Can't see his little drone dude, but I mean, his little drone dude. We didn't do Antios, we did Deadeye. Deadeye came out pretty alright. Did I hit this with a wash? Yeah, I did, because this monkey's darker. So yeah, Antios came out pretty good. The monkeys, unless I want to do like gradients and spackling and fur and texture and whatever, like unless I want to do all that on the monkeys, there's not much you can do with the monkeys in this. They're just monkeys. And then Fixer. So Fixer was already basically predefined. I just had to come in and do some washes, do some line work. Very minimal touch-ups overall, but yeah, looked pretty good. So next time we'll be going to tackle Maximus. Bitchy, I think I'll try and do like I could do like 4 in 3 hours, I think. That's not bad. Yeah, next time we'll come in, we'll tackle Maximus, Stitchy McPatchy. Axel probably was already done. Good Axel. Axel looked good. Axel looked good. God, I love the giant I-9 on his head, and on the other side you got the blood drop. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, I can't wait to do that on Patchy. Patchy's got this big face, and I want to do like the I-9. Maybe do like the I-9 bending around this way. Possibly. I don't know. Like definitely I could at least maybe do like a blood drop or an I-9 in the middle. Probably an I-9. Just because the I-9 is more interesting than the blood drop. The blood drop's just kind of like slapping on a pauldron, you know? So yeah, Maximus, Sticky, Beatrice is done, Broken Vengeance done, Detonia. Yeah, we'll be doing Detonia next time, and Drum Dancer Kali. So, Drum Dancer Kali will give us a chance to come in and do a lot of the, like, line work type of stuff that I was talking about, like in here you can see there's a lot of these like lines and runic details that come from her faction, like being the tribal dudes they are. Like this, these are like feathery bits. All these cables and whatnot to do. So yeah, she'll have a lot of detail in her. Sticky Patchy and the others, maybe not so much. Sticky Patchy is probably going to be a lot of freehand stuff, just like freehands, washing, you know, some little touches here and there. Maximus, already I kind of want to change his cape to brown, but we'll see. Maybe his boots to brown, I don't know. There's gloves, maybe brown gloves, I don't know. I don't know, like, I'm saying I don't know a lot, just because I don't fucking know. This pauldron was flat, so I could put in like a fucking blood drop on it, but that's just nice. And then Detonia, yeah, she's just kind of like Maximus. She's like, yep, here's some things. We'll maybe go over and do these trim lines, or maybe I'll, you know, save my mental fucking health and not do that. I don't know. It depends what we get to. So we got quite a bit to go, but we got 4 out of like 20, I think. It depends on how many we have to go. But again, like once you like the newer ones, there's like what 10 of them are new ones, which are really well defined, so that'll be a lot easier to do work on. But something like Switchback, where I mean Switchback's pretty well defined in certain areas. He's a pretty good model to work with. I don't know, but such is life. Before I end the stream, I'm going to quit. But before I end the stream, I'm going to take a quick look at my list again. Let's see. The list for this. Turn off the audio real quick. I don't know. I mean, there's not much in my Google Drive that incriminating or whatever, but just why bother showing you guys this giant list of minis I have? Don't need to. See, there was something really good looking. Oh yeah, like the Spear Sisters and the Shotgun Sisters. And the Smashy Gators. Those are some cool guys we could look at. Robot dudes are pretty bitchin'. And then the Da Vinci snipers, yeah. Those. Okay, real quick. Okay. All right, we're back. Yeah, so this is from One Page Rules on Only Games. So Only Games is cool because they're like a subsidiary of My Mini Factory, and so they like do printing for companies. So a company like One Page Rules, they make models, they make STLs. People buy the STLs, print them themselves, stuff like that. But for somebody like me, it's like, hey, I want the model, but I don't have a 3D printer. I don't have a means to get it printed. So they partner with Only Games to get some of their stuff printed, and shipped out to people, which is cool. Oh, yo, bite the bullet. That's cool. Hold on. Wait, open that in a new tab, then we're gonna go back. But these are just some cool ones. These are like not Sisters of Battle. They are, I think they're called Blessed Sisters. Like, yeah, they're from the Blessed Sisters range. So they're Blessed Sisters. They're not Battle Sisters or Sisters of Battles. Adeptus Sororitas. You know. So yeah, but they're cool. I like the helmets especially. The helmets are pretty good. I hate that these two don't have helmets because I really prefer the helmets to the faces. But their faces are pretty good too. So it's kind of cool to have like, hey, maybe she's the captain, that's her lieutenant, and then these are all just the regular. So the ones with the spears are cool. Let's check the biker ones. I really want these biker ones. They look so fucking cool. Like, look at this. It's so awesome. Like this just got the spear ready, just driving on this bike. The shotgun squad is probably my favorite, just because they have that visor gas mask kind of thing, but with got like the hood over it, and then they obviously have like some little double barrel shotguns going on. This is good. This one's kind of checking their rosary. I don't know if like maybe the rosary's like a smartphone or something, but okay. So that's kind of cool. These guys are fantastic. These are from One Page Rules as well. They were from Star Host. Yeah, Star Host. That's the one. So yeah, Star Hosts, and there's a couple variants that have like guns on their hands, but these ones have like big spiky bludgeon balls on their hands. They're just fucking cool, man. They're just really cool. Like they're gators. They're gator dinosaur men with spike ball hands and rocket launchers mounted to their fucking shoulders, and they're wearing armor, and they're cool. I mean, look at these dudes. They're so fucking awesome. And then you can see them like without any of the paint, just sort of the glamour shot to show like what the print consists of. Oh, so good. These are like the not Necrons. These are just they just call them robots. They don't call them anything. They're just robot legions, you know. But they look really cool. Like they look they remind me a lot of like the heads on these guys specifically remind me of the robots from Independence Day, or not the robots, the aliens from Independence Day with like the big thin head. Um, it's just cool. They're kind of thick, kind of chunky boys. They got the shoulder armor and stuff, you know. Whereas like the Warhammer Necrons, they're kind of skinny. They don't have as much detail. They're cool, but they're kind of just pistons that walk around, you know. These are really cool. These are from the Vinci series. They're from the Duchess of Vinci. And it's like they're snipers that like hang out behind their shields, but they have these really big ass crossbows. I like this guy especially because he's got that little eyepiece that's like a magnifying glass, I guess. Helps him aim better. This guy's kind of cool. He's got kind of his beard hanging out, and then this guy has like a different, flatter helmet, and he's got a slightly different pose. So it's just fun. They're all very different. I mean, 3 of these guys for 15. That's $5 a model. That's not bad. You get these little sniper dudes. You paint them up. I'm probably gonna get a couple sets of these. I'll probably get like 3 or 4 sets of these just because they're really cool. Like there's like the Ratmen snipers from the Ratkin army. Well, they're not in that army. They're adjacent to that army, but it's basically the same thing. But you get like 5 little sniper rat dudes, and they're the same way. They hide behind their shields and they type of stuff. Here's Bite the Bullet. Let's see. Can I actually buy your minis, or are you like selling just the STLs? Let's see. Oh, they have an NSFW category. Let's not do that. Not on YouTube. Let's not get me banned. Yeah, so they have some cool stuff though. These look. Oh my god! Look at that thing. That's awesome. For $10, Games Workshop could never. This is a 35. Okay, so the grid size is 35 millimeter. The fuck does that mean? Yeah, scale is 35 millimeter, compatible with D&D and most tabletop war games. So he is 35 millimeter model. He's a chunker of a boy. Look at him. Look at the detail and everything. It's sort of basic detail, but it's like really nice geometric shape. like his big old toes, fucking big old hammer. That's one thing I find with models is the poses kind of put me off. So like your model has to be really good if you're gonna have a shit pose, you know? Like if you don't pose it right, or like you don't build it in such a way that I can pose it in, in a cool way, then I'm not interested. Like look at this thing. This guy's 777. Looks like they're having some kind of sale or something, maybe. Shipped in 10 working days. Royalties paid to the creator. So the cool thing about Only Games is they take like I don't know, a very small percent. I think it's like 10%, if I remember correctly. But these guys, they only take like a small percent of whatever the cost is, as like they're the ones that print it for these companies and send them out. So they basically sell on volume, honestly. Like so they sell all these orders. I mean, look at this guy. He's got a spell book. He's a big dragon boy with a stick. Like it's so cool, you know. The little Christmas rats. That's awesome. Here's like War Sisters. So if you're doing like, that's awesome. You can kind of mix them in. Let's see, hold on. What kind of stuff we got here? Oh, they have terrain. Ooh, they have terrain as well. Oh, look at that little like terrain kits, little different stuff. That's fun. Kind of cutesy. Me. Let's see. Look back at the characters. Yes, they seem to only have a bite the bullet. Only does fantasy, it seems, which is fine. Humans, goblins. What kind of goblins do they have? I'm just fucking around at this point before I end the stream and get on with my day. Let's see. These goblins are pretty wicked looking. That's great. Why is this one thick as fuck? Like, what kind of goblin is that? This one's got a little mech. I like the way their lips kind of smush. Kind of got the big thin lips. Like they got the big giant mouth, so they don't have room for proper lips. So they don't really have lips. They just have like lines in their face. Makes me think of the guys from Fifth Element, the mock dolls or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what they call them, but like they're like the alien bounty hunter dudes in Fifth Element. What else do you guys have? Anything cool? What the hell is a Warforged? What incarnation? Ooh, robot kind of things. That's fucking Zenyatta. Excuse me, that's Zenyatta. This is clearly fucking Zenyatta. Ooh. Ooh. The legally distinct is kicking in hard with that one. Because that's the thing, is you can like in the miniature painting world, you can steal somebody's shit pretty simply. Like that's why there are blessed sisters, even though we know they're clearly supposed to be battle sisters, like or sisters of battle. Like we know what they're supposed to be, but they just can't say that, right? They can't just say it's an alternative to that because that would be an infringement of Games Workshop's copyright. So like you get stuff like that where it's like 80% there, but it's just slightly off enough to where they can't end up claiming it. Like you can't get claimed on that. No, Only Games is pretty fucking sweet, man. They got all kinds of shit. Like this is from One Page. This is from Mammoth Factory. So these guys do like more hero type of buffs for D&D stuff. Me, I like the wargaming stuff personally. Like the D&D stuff, it's like yeah, it's a singular model. That's cool, but I want like a whole bunch of guys, all together. I don't know what a Galad is, but what is a Galad? Like the fucking SpongeBob meme with the salad. Oh my god, look, little koala bears. Look at that. They're little koala warrior dudes. Those are cute. What else they got? Oh, that's disgusting. I love it. Mysterium Studio. Oh, these are disgusting, and I love it. Like, look at this shit. Like, this guy is built in such a way that you can actually pose him in 3 different ways. Or is it 3 different guys? Each model supplied with a 30. So yeah, there are 3 guys in this pack, it would seem. For $18, yeah. So you can get 3 Lord's Guards, right? Or you can order them as just pose number 1, pose number 2, or pose number 3, so you can get specific. And then, let's see. I think there were 3 of them. It's probably gonna... Yeah, they are available separately, so that's pretty cool. So you got pose 1, pose 2, and pose 3. So if I want 3 of these guys, then I can just order pose 2 3 times. You know? Or I can order 3 of them and get, like, 1 of each. That's pretty cool. These guys are great. I gotta keep looking through, like, only games, because I think they have, like, something like 10,000 models or something on here, like 10,000 different, like, things they sell. Oh, these are fucking cool. Look at their plague, like, beaks and the little crosses on them, and the crossbows are, like, giant, like, rope coils, like, just high-tension cable. So cool. I like how, like, thin and spindly their legs are, but then they have these, like, bracer boots. They're, like, evil high heels. These guys are great. Bestiarium Studio, that's cool. I definitely gotta look at that. Like, just look at how many studios. I mean, how many creators do we have here? Like, look at how many guys there are that use only games to print their minis. That's fucking amazing. God. These are from that same, like, dinosaur set. Wait. How did I not see Did I see these? I feel like I saw these and I decided against it. Did I? Because if I saw this, this looks pretty badass to me. What the fuck? What? I swear I went over this. Or like, I checked it a few days ago, so maybe they added these as, like, a brand new guy that they could do. Like, they got reviews on here. You can actually check the quality and stuff. That's pretty fun. Let's see. Let's randomly pick, like, a sci-fi one now. Because, let's see, miniatures blueprints, you know? So, like, not all of these are, like, major studios. Some of these are just independent creators with their own label that are just like, hey, you know, I'm work with these guys, like Lord of Print, you know? Look at that. These are badass figures. Loot games. Let's go find miniatures. Let's see if we can just go by a category here. Let's see. We're going to go by characters. And we'll see if we can find a specific category. So this is all the creatures they have. Now we're looking specifically for fantasy RPG miniatures for some reason. I don't know why we're in fantasy. I didn't tell you fantasy. Okay. I mean, even then, 6,000 different fantasy figures. 3,000 of which are, over 3,000 of them are 32 millimeter. And then, like, there's some that are above that. There are 126 50 millimeter models. Like, you guys, like, 50 millimeters, like, that big. Like, these some chunky fucking boys. These some big old boys. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to, like, just go by, I don't know, let's just type sci-fi and see what comes up, you know? Sci-fi miniatures. Let's see, I think there's, like, yeah, sci-fi wargaming miniatures. Like, that's a specific filter. 1,845 results for wargaming sci-fi specifically. That doesn't count, like, little skirmish level, because wargaming refers to, like, large armies or large squads of things. I mean, look at this. Orcaz Strappus, 3393 from Station Forge. Look at how great these look. Like, they got big guns. They're kind of they're smushy in all the right places, but they got the elongated faces and everything. Got the swords. Their poses aren't too bad, you know. It's pretty great. Pretty great. Yeah. And nobody here with the reviews yet for those ones. I mean, then there's another one from Station Forge. This is the Corrupted Guard. So if you like corrupted shit, yeah, the Corrupted Guard. We realize these are clearly supposed to be like chaos type of guys, right? Like, we all know this. These are clearly like Chaos Astra Militarum. But they can't call them that. You know, they have to be just slightly off and just slightly not the right name. But they're badass. 3519. Is Games Workshop going to give you models of this quality that look this amazing? And, you know, for how many of these guys? How many of these guys do we get? 12. 12 Corrupted Guardsmen with 25mm bases included. I wouldn't do that. I would just go through Cobalt Keep if you guys are going to get minis, because they have the magnetized minis. They have a painting handle. It works with the magnets. It's great. I'm going to be ordering one as soon as I can. You get 12 Corrupted Guardsmen who are, like, small boys, and then you get one mutant that's like a 40 millimeter, so he's a big boy. So these guys are on 25s. So these guys are on the included 25s, and I kind of look at that and I tilt it a little bit and compare it in size. So these guys are 28 millimeter height, which is like standard wargaming size. I mean, shit. How many guys would I need for a game when you think about it? Like, to play a game of Warhammer with this as my army, like how many do you need? How many minis do you need to play Warhammer? Like, because there's like a certain amount. Warhammer's using 6-sided dice. Okay. You need a lot of them to play. You can get by with 20 to 30 of them if you don't have an army with a high model count, but having around 100 of them around won't hurt. Okay. So basically, you need, like, to get, like, that 2,000 point army, like the war scale, right, that we're talking. I mean, you need at least 20 to 30 guys, right? And these guys, you get 13 right here. You got 13 of these guys. Minimum, you need, like, 30, right? So we need to order this, 3 times? And then we got, like, 40-ish guys going on. We got, like, 13. Yeah, we got, like, 39 models. So, for, 100 some odd, whatever. But then you compare that to, like, shit, if I wanted to field Tau, like, I start collecting box of Tau. I mean, according to Games Workshop or something. Like, it's sold out. It comes with 23. So already, this is stupid because, oh, well, it comes with big boys. Yeah, it comes with 3 big boys. So if I ordered this 3 times, I would get 3 big boys. Okay. Oh, well, it comes with all these guys. Hello, I get all these guys. Like, I get 12 guys outside of that. So let's exclude the big boys. So let's see. It's, 23 miniatures. However, when you're playing Tau, you have a lot of drones in this start collecting box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the 23. That is a third. A third of the models in this fucking box are just these dinky little drones. Which, again, if you're playing Tau, you need the drones. But you're not getting full-scale 28mm proper guys. These are like 25mm little short bitches sitting on floating plastic stands that look like crap, right? So, a third of the box is that. 3 of these guys are big boys, which I don't even think... Are those guys even 40mm scale? Like, are they? Like, what suits are those? That is a crisis suit. Okay, so, Tau, crisis suit. Let's see. The XB8 Crisis Battle Suit Team. Okay. So, that's what is in the start collecting box, is this. And you get, like, 2 more drones, basically. What scale are they? What size are they? How do they work? For these 3 guys and these couple of drones alone, it's $80 fucking dollars. $80 goddamn dollars. I mean, how big are they? You see, to scale on the box, how big is the box? It doesn't even say how big it is. You don't even know the size of this thing. Like, where is it? Is it down here somewhere? I would assume. I'm not seeing any. There's product info. 12+ warning, not suitable for children. That's it. That's all they tell you. In-store pickups, delivery, returns. No. Look at these guys. And if you look at the Tau, like, again, they have really nice hard edges. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, there's a lot of these line work that's doing a lot of the work. There's a lot of greebles going on here. Whereas if you go back to these guard guys, I mean, they got nice little folds. They're all distinct and unique and different. Like, so yeah, if you get 3 of these guys, they're probably going to be the same. But you can kind of pose them a little different, You could kit bash this. And it just, there you go. $35. You get a set of this. So, for 35. So, what, like $100? So for like $100, I get more models. I get like almost twice as many models. And none of these are wasted. Like so if you're an artist like me, it's hard to look at the wargaming side, and I know this sounds like I'm shitting on Games Workshop, and I am. but it's because I care, It's like they need to reduce their fucking prices, because if they don't, People cannot get into the fucking game. This is exactly why in 10th edition, they just announced with 10th edition that they have this new skirmish mode that's like it takes less models to play it, and it's supposed to be a faster version of the game. Why? Because not everybody wants to buy literally hundreds of dollars to play one army, you know? And like it's because then you gotta buy them, you gotta assemble them, you gotta paint them, it's a lot of effort. Whereas with something like this, I'm not gonna play whatever game this is, but if I do in the future, I'll have them. But I can just start by buying this, painting these guys up, and there you go. Then I got a cool little chaos dudes on their bases ready to go if I ever want to play in the future, Like compatible with most tabletop war games. So these are like proxies you can put in. So if you don't like the way the chaos, let's compare them directly, shall we? Let's see. Warhammer Chaos Guardsmen. Let's see if they're like, yeah, they call them Trader Guard. Like, let's see. So there's Kill Team Blooded. That's probably like the closest we're gonna get here. So these are like similar, right? These are like a kill team for $60 fucking dollars for a kill team of models, which is basically the same amount. This is the same thing. Look at it. It is 1-to-1 the same fucking thing that Station Forge has made. Station Forge has made 12 guys, one biggie, right? So we got 12 normal sized dudes, 12 guards, right? So we got like 11 guards, a lieutenant, because you got a little head variant. But 12 regular guys. We'll just say 12 infantry, 1 heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One less model. This comes with one less model. These guys have way more basic poses, way more basic look to them. Look at them, compare them. Which one are you gonna buy? Yeah, this one's painted, but this is painted by the heavy metal team, right? So that's why they always look so good on the box art. It's because the heavy metal team are painting them in the specific Warhammer style. Whereas these guys, look at the detail on these guys. They're nutty. Like what do you have? Like, this guy gets a big fist. This guy gets a big claw. Who the fuck wants a big fist? I want a big claw, with big fucking fingers hanging out. Look at this guy. Both of these guys have guys leaning, right? So, like, which ones are in motion? This guy's in motion and that guy's in motion. So this guy's just kind of looks like he's not even like really running. He doesn't have his leg up. He's doesn't have his shoulder twisted. He's just kind of falling forward. This guy, he's got his arms out. He's leaning. He's got a contrapposto leaning on one ankle. This guy, he's going for a jump. This guy on the left, he's going for a jump with those axes. This guy, look at, like, we can perfectly compare this. Oh my god, this is, I wasn't even trying to compare these two. But if we're going to compare, let's compare. Look at this guy. This is a perfect example of the guy running. Like, exactly what I'm talking about. Notice how this guy's just kind of falling over. He doesn't really have a handle on anything. His pose isn't quite right. This guy over here on the left, he's got one foot kicked all the way up, not 2 inches off the ground. He's got that shit kicked up. He's in a full sprint with his gun. Head, he's got one shoulder up, one shoulder down for that weapon. He's good. Now he's standing a little straight, but that's fine because he's in a full sprint mode. Like, none of these guys feel like they're in motion. It doesn't feel like they're doing anything with these frickin' poses. Like, that's what I'm talking about. This is $60. You get one less guy. You get poses that are weaker, and the details, I'm sorry to say, are much cooler looking on the Corrupted Guard than the Trader Guard. There's a lot more intricate detail and interest in, like, the banners and everything. Like, here, they just look like guardsmen who turn traitor, which is, yeah, it is what it says it is, but you think they would look a little more gnarly, a little more crazed, Like, look at these guys. They look like this guy got like a skull on his back and shit, man. He got little chains hanging off him. He's got little rivets in his boots. Like, these guys look great. And they're, what, a little over half the cost? So if you took that one model out, you'd probably have, like, closer to half the cost, But you get one extra little dude. You get a little, like, lieutenant dude or whatever. Everybody needs a commander. This guy got a little banner on him, so that's the one thing he's got is he doesn't have a little banner on him, but I think that banner looks kind of, that's okay. I like that. But you can always kit bash that. That's the thing, is you can always add to, you know, a model that's already good but needs a little extra. Like, I love how this guy looks kind of like a zombie. Let's look at the one guy. Like, this is like the lieutenant guy. He's got variants, so it's like you can have him with a hat, or you can have him with no hat. So he's just got the horns, so he's like full demon mode. This guy's not even like demon mode. He's just got like a human head with runes painted on him, which you would have to put like a decal or something on yourself because it doesn't come pre-painted with that. I mean, this dude's in full run mode. Like, look at him. He just looks so good. He's ready. Big old boy. I love the way this guy looks. These guys are great. Like the teeth, that little jaw open. This guy, he's got teeth inside of his gas mask. Why? No fucking reason. He's just etched them in there. Big ass hammer, little gun hanging by his side. Like, these guys are great. This guy's just standing there. This guy's just hanging out. It's great. Sniper's just so intent. So ready. He's got that leaning on that one knee. Their sniper's in a pretty dynamic pose. He's kind of leaned back, but this guy's kind of they're a little more calmer, but this guy's clearly supposed to be this guy with like a little hood. But I mean, just comparatively, like, look at the great stuff you can get off of this. Like, this guy's getting ready to lob a nade. Nobody in this regiment is ready to lob a nade. Like, this guy, look at this guy with the two knives. Perfect comparison to this guy who's got the axes and the other guy who has the knives. Like, this guy with axes, better than the knife guy. Where'd the knife guy go? He's just kind of standing there, Whereas this guy, he's about to fucking come down on somebody. This guy with the knives, he's moving in, These are great poses for half the fucking cost. Half the cost. Guys, if I wanted to field a Trader Guard army of like 30 guys, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Like, fuck's sake. There's 12 total, 13 total. So if you want to hit that magic 30 number, you got to order this 3 times. You want to hit the magic 30 number here, order this 3 times. What do you get? Well, one gets you 39, one gets you 30. Oh, hold on. Let's see here. Let's do my math, make sure I'm not sounding like an idiot. So 3 times 12, 36. Okay, my brain was doing a 39 for some reason. So 36, right? Or you can order the other one, which is 3 times. I'm sorry. This one is 36, so there's 12 units. This one is 13 units. So yeah, I was right. It is 39. So you get 3 more guys total, right? So you get 1 extra infantry guy, which is fucking cool. And the cost, I mean, 35.19 by 3, $105 to get 40 of these guys, right? You get 3 of the big boys, you get 12 of the little guys, so you get like 3 of these guys, and then so the other 36 are made up of these little dudes, which is great. Like, you get to see a whole bunch of them. So the other one, I mean, we're talking 36 to start with, and 3 of those would just be big guys, so you're talking 33 infantry. So 3 times, what was it, $60? It costs $180. You're saving $75 if you just field these guys instead, who are made to work with Warhammer as stand-ins for your Chaos Marines. Not your Chaos Marines, your Trader Guard, Let's see some of the reviews. Great quality, some of the best I've ever seen. Hardly any cleanup, a nice addition to any Chaos Army or kill team. Look at all those little boys just standing on the tower. They look great in that light. They look awesome. A fantastic print. The models themselves are not overloaded with details, are all posed in pleasing manners. Exceptional quality and service. Models are finely printed and cleaned. Like, that's the key. Finely printed and clean. So these are like, you don't, since they're resin printed models, it's like, yeah. The scopes in the set are fantastic. Plenty of detail without being over designed. I mean, look at this guy. It's just, the poses are great with this. And the print quality might be the best I've seen so far. Shipping very quick considering I'm in the US, and when I realized a couple parts got missed in the first shipment, they immediately sent me them without question or charge. Definitely ordering from here again. Would you get that rapid response from Games Workshop? I don't think so. I mean, shit, I wanted to add to cart, right? So let's just go check out. I could buy this right now if I wanted to. And it would take, what, 10 days to get to me? Boom. I can put in all my shit right now. I can order the shit right now, have it at my door. Let's see. Can I buy Trader Guard? So if I wanted Trader Guard, if I was like, oh, you know what? I'll pay the little extra. I really want Warhammer. Can I even buy the frickin' Trader Guard? Are they even in stock? Temporarily out of stock online. I can't even get these. Why? Because that is the difference between casting and printing. A printer is made to order, which means they cannot physically run out of stock because they don't have a big machine filling sprues and all this with it. They are printing these guys on a printer and then cleaning them and then sending you all the bits in the mail. And then you just assemble it. You know, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you onlygames.com. Or onlygames.co. Not .com, you're not going to find it. It's .co. It's one of the weird websites of .co. Look at these guys, though. Look at all these fucking awesome orc boys. Like, Station Forge is... Let's see all of Station Forge's stuff. Like, Station Forge is clearly aping Warhammer, and I love it. They have Grimguard Ironclads. They have Grimguard Acolyte. Grimguard. They call them Grimguard. These are the Death Corps of Krieg, guys, and they look actually way chunkier and way more armored than regular... Now, I love the Death Corps of Krieg. I really do. I love the way they look and everything, but if I can get them for $30 instead of fucking $60, yeah, I'm gonna get them. Look at this big-ass banner. It says Grimguard on it. That looks amazing. It's so cool. Grimguard Cavalry, man. Ooh, man, that's a high price tag, right? $75.40. But you get a whole bunch of dudes on horseback. You get, like, 11 guys on horseback. And they have dynamic poses, and they look amazing. So yeah, a little expensive, but again, you're competing with Warhammer, you want them to be in Warhammer, yeah, they're going to be detailed like Warhammer, so they're going to be a little... These tend to be the models I kind of debate over, is like, how badly do I want these? But these are designed for you to field them, right? These are not designed to just be bought and painted like I do. That's why I look to things that are not specifically that. I mean, this is cool, light artillery. Grimguard Mutants. Yeah, so they're mutants. They're Ogren, but okay. We'll call them mutants. But I mean, even this, $75.40. So I feel like the reason the price is so high on these guys is they're probably bigger models. Like, obviously takes more to print them and clean them up, and then obviously they're, they're not going to be used all the time. It's not like you're not going to have a whole army of these guys. You're going to have a couple of these guys because they're high point. So if you're putting together an army, then you can only put so many in there. And there's Scavenger Rangers. Like, these guys are pretty sick looking. Yeah, so these are like Adeptus Mechanicus ripoffs. They don't look as good as the Adeptus, but that price tag, are you really going to argue with that price tag of $43.98 for how many models? For, let's see, 20 bodies, 34 arm variations, 20 backpacks, 11 accessories, multi-part assembly. Base is not included, but, I mean, you'd want to buy from Cobalt anyway. You'd want to just go get Cobalt anyway, because they have nice magnetized bases. Like, but their little robot feet look great. I mean, these guys look on par with the Adeptus Mechanicus, and they're half the cost. I mean, come on, man. Oh, I don't know who this Cthulhu-looking dude is, but I like him. I like he's got, like, 4 arms, and he's chained up. I don't know what's happening with him, but that's cool. This dude reading a book. This dude about to read a book. Oh, yay, I just got the new Games Workshop Compendium. I can't wait for it to be outdated in 1 year, and then I'll have to give them another $80 for no reason, just to know what the new rules are. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of Warhammer gamers. Like, fuck, man, y'all gotta know you're getting taken advantage of. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, God, tournaments would be so different if, like, Games Workshop didn't require you to play with their models. Because, like, if you imagine entering a Games Workshop tournament with, like, models that aren't theirs and winning. Like, winning with, like, knockoffs. What the hell are Socrates Reinforcers? What the hell are these? Oh, these are Space Marines. Like, they're straight up Space Marines. They're a little squarer than Space Marines, a little chunkier, but I mean, they look great. Actually, wait, they're not. Well, hold on. These guys got swords and banners. This guy got a chainsword. I don't know why you got shield. That's weird. Yeah, these guys look great though for little space marines. 5278. Find me a Games Workshop thing that gets me that many marines for that cost, and I will eat my hat. No damn way you get that many. Let's see. I'm gonna look at one more thing here, and then I'm gonna call it corrupted guard walkers, deviators, gob berserkers. Let's go by price. What is their like cheapest fucking thing? By price, high to or low to high. So their lowest thing is 628 for scavenger searchers. So they're like these are like servitor skulls. Yeah, so these are servitor skulls. They look a little more cartoony. I like them though. I like that they don't just have like a floating stand. Their like cables are like down to the ground. So either they drag along or they walk along on these cables. Oh, they look pretty great though. For about $1 a piece. Can't argue with that price. Shipped in 10 working days, you know. I mean, there's the front lines leader. There's the commander. So these are more singular units. And then, so their cheapest thing you could field would be the Orc has goblins. Like, this is the cheapest little bundle you can get for $15. Not bad. They're cute little dudes. I like them. What about, let's see, so when do we get to, like, the real shit? Oh, they have little industrial bases. Look at that. So if you don't want to base things yourselves, or you want, like, a really nice hardline base, like, industrial base with pipes and stuff, that's fun. Gobs infantry. So gobs are like the cheapest thing they have. It's little goblin dudes. So infantry bodies for the Grim Guard. Let's see. They have the National Guard infantry, as they call them, the National Guard. Yeah, these guys are pretty badass, though. I gotta say. Like, I don't like the teeth one, but this one with the gas mask is pretty. Actually, this one's pretty good. Where he has nothing on at all. But I like that they're all very different. They're all very different variants. Bounty hunters. That looks like some bullshit. Grimguard snipers. Grimguard. Yeah, so the Grimguard seem to be the cheapest thing you can field with these guys. But hey, you know, they have marching poses. Like, you can get these guys in all kinds of marching poses. So if you want to put together a whole bunch of dudes that look like they're marching all in unison, you know, if you want to put like a bunch together that are just standing at attention, you know, you want to make a diorama of like a field of these guys standing at attention. Do you not get that? Oh, look at that. They even include a PDF guide on how to paint the thing in the showcase. So they give you a step by step on how to get this result with your like using just a brush. No airbrush, none of that. Just regular old brush. That's great. I don't like that there's like 7 of them though. They're all different because if I just want a bunch of guys that stand straight up, you know, I mean, I could maybe just get bodies then, right? I'm sure there's ways to specifically buy certain things and not other things. But this guy's great. The Scavenger Seeker. This thing's amazing. I want one. But that's like a big ask, you know? But he's a 105 millimeter oval base. Like, he's scaled for a 105 millimeter oval base. Can be used on a 60, though. Like, he's so big they didn't even put him on a base. Like, he's scaled for this. Like, that's a 160 millimeter base. So, if we take that and we rotate it upward, he's like 100 and like with his arms, he's like 160 millimeters tall. He's a big fucking boy. So this is him on a 60, like crouching, looks like. So if we take it, I'm just kind of using my fingers here to estimate. Yeah, he's like an 80 millimeter model. Like depending on what pose you have him in, how much my brain is retarded or not. But yeah, no, these are great, dude. These are fucking Station Forge is absolutely the guys to go to if you're trying to do Warhammer, but you do not like either you don't like Games Workshop or you do not want to pay Games Workshop prices, which is probably the reason you don't like Games Workshop. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, they have war mechs. They have little dudes you can put them in. That's kind of fun. I don't like this. I like the covered version because you're not really sure what the internals are. Here, the internals look really stupid. It's like, how do you control that with 2 joysticks? It doesn't even have any foot pedals or anything. Does it come with, like, all those dudes? Enough parts to assemble one war mech based on your liking. Okay, so it is just one war mech, but it has all the parts, so if I don't like it the way this is assembled, I can do it this way. Or I could magnetize it, and then I can have it both ways. I mean, yeah, these are the... Oh, here's the jackals. I picked out the jackals. Like, they have a... Where's, like, the start collecting box thing? They have a really nice start collecting box for these guys. There it is. Yeah, the start playing. So the key here is this is a start playing box. So, like, this is designed to where you can, just get them and get them on the field. And there you go. You don't even have to field them or anything. It's like, oh, this is the first of, like, 2 boxes I need to buy. It's like, nope, these are enough to play whatever game this goes to. And start playing with these immediately for $72. All right, let's see. What do these guys have for great sculpts? All the vultures were broken, but the other models came in good shape. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame the little vulture guys were broken. But, I mean, you can just glue them back on. Like, I assume the wings were probably snapped off. Generally good. Miniatures themselves are high quality. Most details were crisp. Packaging, particularly for international shipping, could stand some improvement. Almost all the vultures had one wing broken. So, that just seems to be a shipping error. Required pinning, reattachment. Some had weapons broken off. The Beast Rider's staff was broken off above and below the hand. The lower half was missing with the packaging, necessitating a scratch build. One of the elites had a malformed hand. The trigger guard of the rifle was not formed on the print. Generally good print, save for a defect or two, and the insufficient cushioning. Yeah, so that sounds more like a packaging logistical error. But even then, I mean, that's simple as like, okay, if we're getting multiple reports from people that like their wings are snapping off, then what's the answer? Well, build your print so that the wings are not attached and have them attach the wing when they get them so that because they're going to break off anyway. You might as well just have them off. Anywho, I gotta go in here. It's been fun looking at this. Maybe we'll start just kind of. I'm definitely gonna go through there and like start picking out a couple of things. The Trader Guard guys, I don't know. Like those guys look pretty good. The Corrupted Guard looked pretty good. I mean, so many options, so much room for activities. These guys looked amazing. Bestiarium Studios, like they look great. Like for somebody like me, like I don't know about any of these games that they're for, other than like Station Forge. Obviously, you're supposed to proxy those. It's like, hey, this is my, Corrupted Guard army, instead of my Trader Guard army. Wait, somebody made a pondering wizard. That's awesome. He ponders the orb. Can you imagine? I would love to see reviews. So many people have actually bought it for the meme. Overseer of the desktop and library carries a strong presence for one so small. I mean, look at this. Look at this though. Look at the lighting. Like, look at all those little details on it. That's great. Love it. Very characterful. Okay, and unusual. So nice to see a figure that isn't an action pose, but still has a lot of atmosphere. Great mini. It will sit in front of me as my GM avatar every session. That's smart. The orb was broken off, but considering it came from a different continent, that's not too bad. Good quality print for sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh no, the orbs broke off. Okay, glue, done. Like, see, as long as it's little things like that, I got no problem ordering from Only Games. I mean, wait, where do they even come from? Do they ship from the U.S. or from somewhere else? Because they ship from out of country, that's going to be an issue. But I mean, yeah, there you go. Yeah, they have worldwide shipping, available as standard tracked and signed delivery. Every purchase supports our independent designers. They have a dedicated support team. They have 100% secure payments. For gamers to discover, buy, and support talented indie creators, ecosystem enjoy RPG miniatures, board gaming figures, rulebooks, card stats, sheets. Let's see. Find a creator, become a creator. So if you do work with this, you could just submit it and be like, hey, can you guys print my stuff and ship it to people? There we go. Shipping information. Cool. If you order a resin material, production time is 5 days, right? So, and all products are made on demand, meaning they cannot run out of a product because they do not make it until you order it. Look at this. You can even get stuff made in silver and brass and shit. That's cool. Okay, so international tracked UK signed for, right? So North America, it's going to cost $625. for that for the shipping cost. So shipping cost is $6.25. Now I gotta wonder if that goes up if you order more, or is it like a per item thing, or you gotta wonder. Shipping times worldwide. So North America usually takes 7 days. Delivering times may vary, but I mean, even if it's like 12 days, right? Like I got my McFarlane stuff, the 7 inches. Those were out in Las Vegas, I think. I think that's where they came from. They got yeah, I think they were produced around the West Coast somewhere, and then like I don't know if they were in Vegas or what, but then they came over. Like they were shipped from a major facility in Vegas, and they made it to me in like 6 days. Like that was including a weekend, so it only took them like a week, including weekend. So I mean, 7 days. That's not bad. Timing's gonna be guaranteed. Uh, uh, I mean, you've got 625. That's not bad with a 5-day production. So you got a production time of 5 days. You've got a usual shipping time of 7 days if you're in America. So yeah, they're clearly based out of the United Kingdom. So you can expect to get these in 2 weeks whenever you order something from them. All right, but yep, that's it for the stream. I gotta get going. I gotta go eat dinner technically, like lunch dinner. Then I gotta go to work. So yeah, that is it for another Mini Maker Monday. That was pretty fun. That was pretty good. We got 4 guys done. We looked at some minis, and have a good time. Yeah. But that is it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do the usual: like, subscribe, check out my streams. I will see you guys in the next video. Reef the Rager, signing off.